Hello, welcome to our first stream for Here Be Heroes. We're an actual play D&D podcast, and our first season and campaign to be streamed and uploaded is going to be based off of the Pokémon 5e module by Joe the DM. We do not claim any ownership or rights to Dungeons & Dragons or Pokémon 5e, all rights reserved to Wizards of the Coast and Game Freak and the Pokémon Company. So tonight we are starting off with our first episode, beginning our Pokemon journey. So, it's a beautiful day, spring on its way out as the summer heat rolls in, the sounds of cicadas chirping, and the warm breeze rustling through the leaves. The cherry blossom season felt like it was only just yesterday, when the town celebrated with its annual Lantern Festival. The school year came to a close shortly after. Pastel Pond's Pokemon School has officially announced this year's graduates. Would our graduates like to introduce themselves? You can say that what your character name is, who you are. You can say your preferred type and your start.
Okay. So my name is Hunter. I'm playing as Joel, and he's a 19-year-old young man, and his starter is a Mienfoo, and he's a fighting type trainer.
Hi, my name is Alex, and I'm going to be playing as Leo, a psychic type trainer with Ralts as his starter. He's 21 years old, and he's ready to go on his Pokemon journey.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm playing Bruce with his starter Shanks. He versus 18. Yeah.
My Mike. I'm playing Katie, who's a 19-year-old Ice-type trainer with an Alolan Sandshrew starter.
I'm Jess. I'm playing Holly. I'm a Water-type trainer with Spiel as my starter.
I'm Samantha. I'm playing Harper. She is 18 and her starter is Gibble. She's a Dragon-type specialist.
All right. So, with our graduates getting ready to go on their Pokemon journey, right now everyone is home, saying see you soon to their families, packing up their backpacks, because today marks the day that Pastel Pond's newest trainers start their Pokemon journey. So, this morning, we are going to start in the home of Joel.
Great. Is this after we?
So yeah, you guys already graduated. This is the morning that you guys are about to take off. You're packing up. Right now, your parents are downstairs. Breakfast is almost ready. You're hanging out with me and Fu, getting your backpack ready. You're ready to like say goodbye to your family and get out there.
All right. So very eagerly packing up all of his like essentials, other clothes, his dojo equipment, because just to keep that around, even though he won't really need it. Kind of whipping his backpack on his back, and Mienfu by his side, running down the stairs, and not even getting to the bottom of the staircase yet. He like leans over like the little railing, like that some staircases have. He's like, "All right, Mom, I'm ready to head out."
Well, don't forget that your chocolate chip pancakes and maple bacon.
Oh, of course, I can't forget that. And then he just runs down, striding up to the kitchen table, starts stuffing down. Not really stuffing down, but he starts eating his good old pancakes.
So excited to leave me, aren't you?
No. No. Oh wait, I actually have food in front of me to make it better. No, I'm just excited to go out. And
Okay, don't joke, she says.
I'm not.
Your chocolate chip pancakes.
Well, you know, I mean, it is exciting for me. I might be able to, do the same thing that Sis is doing.
Well, maybe you guys will see each other on the way out there.
I hope so. Maybe one day I could catch up to her.
I wanted to give you something.
Oh.
And she kind of turns around, she reaches up on a shelf, and she brings down a white belt. And she says, this was your first karate belt. When you had signed up, I wanted you to take it with you to remind you how you started.
Oh. Thanks, Mom. This means a lot to me.
Of course. And listen, you be safe out there and you call me, okay?
Yes, Mom. I will, whenever I can.
All right. Now go kick some gym leader butt.
All right. Come on, Mienfu. And he stuffs puts it in his bag.
All right. And you guys head
Heads
out.
out the door.
Next, we are starting in the home of Bruce.
I'm gonna start by pack my bag, grab my bag, toss them on my back, grab my shanks, put them on my shoulder, and nice head.
Oh, little shoulder shanks.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
Then once I got everything together, I'm just gonna run downstairs, probably grab some toast.
Got that whole anime toast in your mouth right out the door. All right. Your dad's like, okay, your dad yells after you, good luck, son. I'll see you on the big screen.
I'll make sure to be the best.
Like no one ever was.
Exactly.
And you are on your way out. You actually see Joel coming out of his, waving to his mom. And we will then take ourselves to Katie. All right, Katie. What do you got for us? You are getting ready, packing your backpack.
Yeah, grab my glasses off the
Doing-
desk.
Got your little glasses, like adjusting them. Yeah, there you go. Got your glasses going on.
me and Sandshrew walk down the stairs. Me and Sandshrew walk down the stairs. We eat our breakfast like partners.
As they do.
As they do. And then I finish, I put her by the sink. I say goodbye to Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad are like, yep, we're getting ready to go into the lab today. I'm assuming your parents are also researchers and professors.
Yup. And then, we all walk out of the house together.
All right, so you all walk out of the house. Your parents both give you a nice hug. Say, we're gonna miss you, Katie. Be safe. Tell us everything you learned. We're so excited. As researchers, there's always new stuff to see, and the fact that they're, little girls going out there to, explore and see things that they can't because they're stationary. They're very excited. They're gonna miss you a lot. And you also see Joel and Bruce down the street coming out of their houses. Bruce toast in his mouth, just running out to the main entrance. He just goes. And Joel is, giving a last hug to his mom. Your parents gave you your backpack. They gave you a special leather-bound journal and a nice pen to write down all your research and keep a journal. Keep a diary. And we love you, Katie. And off on your way. Okay, next we will go to Holly. All right, Holly. How's it going?
So I'm just getting all my stuff in my bag. I pat Spiel on the head, say, let's go. It's time to start our journey. I'll walk out.
He bounces behind you.
Yeah. I see my parents and I'm like, bye guys.
All right,
It's time
don't
for my
stir up
journey.
too much trouble, your dad says.
We'll see.
Your mom says, you better stir up all the trouble.
Yeah.
I want to see you making headlines.
Yeah. Don't worry, I packed something extra special.
Oh no. Your mom says,
Holly uses Glock.
I touched Spiel, a special move.
so your dad comes over and says, I'm going to miss you so much, Holly. Be safe out there. And your mom says, my daughter knows how to take care of herself. But your mother still gives you a kiss on the forehead nonetheless. They pat little Spiel, who bounces up and down like one of those Walmart bouncy balls. You guys head out. Again, you are also hanging out. You see Bruce zoop across the main lobby of town.
He's zooming.
Joel is also taking his time. Mianfu by his side. Mianfu doing little kicks as he goes. And Katie, who is lugging her big backpack, making her way downtown, not walking fast. And next, we will go to our dear Harper. Harper. So, you are on your big estate, looking over the farm. One last time, Charizard sits there at the gate of your driveway, looking really sad. Char.
He just runs.
I imagine wake up bright and early, do my chores on the farm and everything, so I'm already packed and ready to go.
Mhm.
I go down to Charizard, pat his head, shoulder, swings, under his chin, that's where he loves his fewer scratches.
Charizard.
And don't worry, I'll be back. I'll fix it.
Zord. Your mom and dad walking down. They have, their own, your dad's Charizard's already there, but your mom having her special Pokemon walk down with her. They have your backpack, they have packed you a little something special, little extra rations, something to remind you of, your dragon type origins. They say, we're gonna miss you so much. Your dad says, we know you've been working really hard for this. We're so proud of you.
That means a lot.
Of course.
Tear up a bit.
So you tear up a bit. Your mom goes to wipe it away. Your dad brings you to, this dad arm hug. And you go on your way. You turn back one last time, your dad, biggest cheesy smile on his face, and your mom turns around and you see her just pat her cheeks. You can assume she's crying a little. You know, her baby flying in the nest. You know, her two older sons are already out, her little girl Harper now leaving. Which brings us to Pastel Pond's rich estate, summer home of Leo Sinclair.
Leo just woke up.
Leo's late.
Very. He just woke up and he stretches his arms, taking in a little bit of sunlight on his big, nice canopy bed that's way too large for him. Rolls at the foot of the bed, probably just waking up. Slips out of his silk pajamas and packs them away for later with his already pre-packed Sebastian pack. Has everything organized for him. He's never packed a thing in a day of his life.
Sebastian Butler.
Yes, Sebastian is the butler that I've been here with for the past few months. Our year?
Yeah, I'd say about a year, maybe a year and a half at most.
Okay. So yeah,
Enough to finish your last year of Pokemon school and get to know each other.
Yeah, making sure that I get fed and don't die, basically. So look over to Rolls. Ready, partner?
Roll.
Sling my bag over my shoulders, kind of dust myself off. Nice little vest, slacks, put my shoes on, and make my way towards the main hall for breakfast.
It skitters to try to keep up with you. Rolls.
I purposely slow down.
Rolls.
Dragging feet.
Yeah, I go a little bit slower because I'm used to
It
this.
puts up its little arms. Rolls.
I'll scoop her.
You scoop her up and she kind of like nuzzles into your arm.
One day you're gonna have to keep up. Let's go see what breakfast is.
Rolls.
And I'll make my way into the dining room.
Master Leo, Sebastian says, full breakfast. That is probably going to put you back at least another 20 minutes.
Wonderful.
You got French toast, you got fresh cut fruit, you got bacon, what else? Cereal? Cereal's optional.
Yeah, of course.
Fresh squeezed orange juice. Sebastian and his little
Rolf
kiss
likes
me
a good
on
bowl of
the
cereals.
cook.
Wonderful.
No, Rolf has a specialized Pokemon food that is put out for it on the table, like in its bowl on the table. It does not eat on the floor.
It's a very high seat, so that she can sit comfortably.
She has a little booster seat, kind of like a baby.
It's her throne.
It's her
It's
throne.
what she deserves.
It's what she deserves. Yes, it is. One hell of a butler.
Yes, we love this. So I will take my plenty merry time when it comes to eating breakfast, enjoying things. And once I'm fully done, ready, packed, I'll get up from the table, napkin myself off. Sebastian, just wait a little while when it comes to contacting the folks back home. I know they're going to figure it out sooner or later, but a little less bereavement would be nice.
Whatever you say, Master Leo.
Thank you.
And Master Leo, please be careful out there.
I'll try to be.
I know we've been together since you were a child, and I've been taking care of you for the past year or so. Am I permitted to give you a hug?
Permission granted.
Wow.
He says, "Thank you, Master Leo, an honor," and he hugs you. And he says, "I packed a little extra food and some of Rolf's special favorites in there.
Thank you very much. And I tease him like this all the time. This is a regular.
Please keep in touch."
I will. Alright, I'm sure they're. Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
So that leads us to our main scene. At the main gates of town, it's a small town, so there's not really gates, but there is a exit to town which leads to like a little cobblestone path. All of you are there. Bruce, the first to show up. Joel, the second. And all of you eventually congregate, and you're waiting. Leo has still not arrived. Would you like to
Classic.
Yeah, this is totally in his nature.
Congregated at the main exit of Pastel Pond, we have our first 5 trainers, Harper, Joel, Bruce, Katie, and Holly, waiting on their friend Leo. Leo is a bit of a newer friend, and even though you guys have only known each other a short time, you've grown to expect this of him. So, would we like our first character interactions of the campaign?
Darn. I sit there in silence.
Listen, I will sit here in silence until someone speaks.
We all just sit here waiting for him to show up. What's taking him so long?
Well, I guess we saw this coming. This is normally like him, it seems.
Is anyone really surprised?
Everything's like this in
Well,
school.
Not really.
I'm not really. But hopefully he doesn't keep us too long. No, just he's looking. Like,
While you guys are talking, some of you would notice that your Pokemon are all kind of like talking to each other and like playing a little bit. They have gotten close in your last year of being in Pokemon school together, and all of your Pokemon have become friends. Mindfu is throwing little playful punches. Spiel is like smacking himself against Gibble. Shinx and Sandshrew are kind of just, they're actually like chatting. They're like talking. No, you guys can understand them.
Sandshrew be like crying in the club when Mianfu gets close. You're tying it up, and you guys are waiting about 5-10 minutes when you see Leo strolling
Oh, yes.
down the cobblestone pathway in his white button-up vest, gray slacks, and dress shoes. Leo, you see all your friends waiting.
Hey,
Again.
you finally showed
I put
up.
on a proud face.
What took you so long?
Breakfast.
That's it.
By the way, I'm just staring at him.
You gotta work on your breakfast eating game.
It's the first meal of the day. It is very important.
I just grabbed some toast and run out the door.
I mean, I had pancakes, so I had my fill.
If it's not collusion toast, is it even worth my time?
Yes.
No.
All toast is worth the time.
Collusion toast.
Collusion, yeah.
All right.
Well, shall we?
All right, yes. So, all right. So to give one more brief, of what Pastel Pond is like before we head out. Obviously, this is the main town where most of you are from or have moved to at some point in your life. It is a small town on the coast. It looks over the bay, which leads obviously to the wider, expansive ocean. There's a Pokemon school, a small research lab, a library, a diner, a grocery store, and a combination Pokemart and Poke Center.
A combination Pizza Hut and taco.
Not a combination pizza, unfortunately. There's some piers with boats for fishing or for travel. There's some ferries as well that lead to coastal cities that are up and down the shore of this region. But for now, you guys are walking away, leaving your hometown behind, unless you want to go to the Pokemart for anything. If not, we continue forward. So you all continue walking, and as you travel farther and farther from the coast, the smell of the salty waters fade, and the lush grass and cobblestone paths become less frequent as they give way to dirt and gravel footpaths. The thick grass becomes more wispy, and the land is almost like a large flat field. So right now we're just in the plains, definitely much more literally a plainer area than where you came from. Flat, wide open, expansive, no buildings really obscuring anything. You are now in the midst of nature. So you see groups of younger Pokemon that are playing in their packs, warm breeze blowing through the air, and as you continue walking, the hill goes upward a little, and you all stop for a moment and look at your town in the distance, where you can see the coastline, and your homes, and the Pokemon school, and everything up here from a distance. Saying goodbye to Pastel Pond one more time, with Munchlax Forest ahead of you. Welcome to Route 101.
Oh, we're really out here, huh? Today's the day.
Yeah, it really is. Been a long time coming.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm pumped.
Yeah, it's exciting. And Leo has looked very close, and he's glancing around for bug-type Pokemon. Worriedly.
He is Misty.
Sandshrew is terrified of fighting and fire type.
Gibble's just running around.
Oh, yeah.
He's got free range.
So Gibble, biggest smile on his face,
Yeah.
runs, trips and rolls downhill. You chase after him. He's like, Gib!
Poor little guy.
Well, I mean, when you have 20% mouth as your body,
Yeah.
you will have the biggest smile.
Yeah, he looks so happy though, and he gets right back up and runs up the hill, rolls down it again.
We talked about this, you guys.
We talked about this.
You can't keep doing this.
Gib! He waves his little fin arms.
I just, Pet rolls his head, glad that she's so well trained.
Ralts?
Yeah, probably.
Spiel, seeing Gibble, partakes in the hill rolling.
Sounds about
Probably
right.
does a much better job of it.
All you hear is Spiel.
And you're supposed to stay away from the grass.
He comes up with little green spots. Spiel.
Like dirt and grass on him.
You have stain remover in your pocket.
You're wiping him.
I'm trying to pluck out
Kind of
each
just
and every
alongside
single
you.
blade of
Kind of looking like the outfit. We've talked about this. No, above the. He looks like tempted, but he's like pretending not to be tempted. Kind of like putting his pride first.
What a Chad.
He's a foot tall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a foot tall, but he can still have the
yeah, I was gonna say foot tall, but biggest personality in the room. And Sandshrew, who is also kind of just waddling by, looking at the hill, looking at you, looking at the hill, looking at you.
Nods.
Sandshrew runs after Spiel and Gibble, turns into a little ball, and rolls down the hill. It's clear white iciness, also becoming grass stained. And as Sandshrew rolls down the hill,
It loses some of the snow
It
that's back. And
is
it's smaller.
oh
He goes
no,
back to being
no,
a ground type.
no, he's
He gets the dirt back on him.
Sandshrew is now ground type again. No. Sandshrew rolls and comes to a stop in front of a pack of Pokemon. So there's a pack of Pokemon. You see this, and you're a bit worried because you're worried that they're going to gang up on him. But you notice that they were playing these 5 Pokemon. They look like they were roughhousing, just playing around a little bit. And as Sandshrew kind of rolls, it tries to stay away. And a 6th Pokemon, or 7th Pokemon at this point, if we're counting Sandshrew, kind of waddles up a bit curiously, a bit friendly, but still a little bit cautious, curious to play, and it looks like a little white fox. And it looks like it's gonna get a little tense. But the Pokemon kind of ignoring Sandshrew, not really noticing him, see this little fox and welcome it into its group, and you're watching Sandshrew starts to kind of like come back up the hill, looking back to make sure like it's not going to get attacked. And it looks like that 6th Pokemon, that little fox, is welcomed into the group. And as you're like watching on, like, oh, that's so cute. Spiel hops back up. Gibble waddles his way back to you. Kind of tempted to join Pokemon to play. You notice that accidentally, the play between the wild Pokemon gets a little rough, and the new friend, the new little white fox, gets tackled a bit too hard and falls to the ground, hurt. The 5 Pokemon that just welcomed their new friend into the group gather around it looking nervous and upset, not sure what to do, not sure if they can do anything.
Do we all see this too, or is it just...
Let's have our first roll. Roll for perception.
Oh boy. Alright, can I do it now?
Yeah. Perception is wisdom.
It's wisdom.
Yeah. So, D20. Just D20 and then add your wisdom modifier. Do you have your sheet on you? I have it, don't worry.
That's 13 from me.
That's 13.
That's gonna be an 18.
18.
Wow.
That is a. Oh, you're fine. I won't even add anything.
Oh,
So
we
16.
can see.
Okay, so 18. 14.
14.
What'd your roll make?
I rolled a 16.
Alright,
Oh.
and you?
Oh yeah, but plus 2.
Dirty 20.
So
Alright, so you all see it. You, sorry, I was about to say Joel. Leo. Leo, you just catch the glimpse of it, but you all see this happen. You're kind of like protecting worlds, looking around, but you do catch the last glimpse. All of you see this happen. You see the little, white little fox just kind of fall, looking a little dusty and bumped up, bruised. What do you, do any of you do anything?
I'll go run down to it and
Okay. You do.
check if it's okay.
So you run down. Alright.
I will also
we all
follow.
follow.
Okay.
I'll slowly.
Okay, so Leo, hesitant Leo as always,
Hesitantly.
follows on the back, but all of you rush up. And the 5 Pokemon jump in front of its new friend, a bit defensive, trying to protect their friend, don't want it to get hurt anymore. They just see big 5 creatures run up to them, or 6 creatures. You eventually get there.
I'm probably just like keeping her all super.
Yeah, and on top of that, they see your Pokemon all out and walking with you. And I will describe to you who you see. So.
It's Mewtwo.
Mewtwo.
Just
So-
5 of
It's
them.
Kyogre. Roll initiative.
Kyogre. Kyogre in the middle of an open field.
Yes.
I
All
remember nothing. He
the
don't need it.
legendaries.
Have you seen the game? Have you seen the games? He can fly.
Of course.
So,
Poppy's like, I got the clock.
so surrounding this little white fox, do any of you hold up your Pokédexes?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Alright, you all take out your Pokédexes. You see a Cubone, an Eevee, a Mareep, a Drowsy, a Machop, and if you guys can get around it enough, especially for those who are a bit taller and can hold their Pokédexes up, the hurt little Pokemon is an Alolan Vulpix.
Man, you really fed us, huh? You were just like, here, one for
It
each.
was heard white fox, and I'm like, gee. Wait, so who was it again?
Like that's
Right.
So I got Machop.
So, you see a Machop, a Drowsy, a Mareep, an Eevee, and a Cubone.
The one in my Pokedex.
So, unless any of you do something to try to de-escalate the situation, I will ask you all to roll for initiative.
I'll de-escalate it.
Okay.
I will start reaching for a Pokeball.
So,
I'll try to
okay,
do it
roll
covertly, but
roll a diplomacy with disadvantage.
so it's persuasion.
Persuasion. D20. Anytime I ask you to roll a check, it's a D20. If it's damage, it's going to be something else.
Oh no, I made it bad.
I can't see.
Okay.
Is that an 8?
That's a 19.
Alright, and then roll one more time. So disadvantage means you'll roll a second time, you have to take the worst number.
That's a 4.
Okay. So, because you rolled a 4, because I did ask you to roll for disadvantage, you go to reach out. Well, I can explain. What do you try to do?
Well, I reach out, I say, it's fine, we're here to help. And I extend my hand slowly and I let them try to sniff it and see if I'm friendly.
So the Eevee comes up and tries to sniff you. The Machop sees Leo reaching for his Pokeball.
Oh, I don't even get a roll.
And it goes, chomp!
It's okay.
And Eevee jumps back and goes, Eevee! And you see little sparks on Mareep's little horns. And Drowsy's just kind of sitting.
Drowsy's just vibing.
We like him.
So now, all of you roll for initiative. Yes, that's a D20.
Cool.
And that's
And we're using our Pokemon
Now,
dexterity,
this is
correct?
with your Pokemon's dexterity. So, using your starter Pokemon, you will go into you'll actually see it right there. Strength, Dex, Con. This app's amazing. What'd you roll?
I got a 5.
Well, I got an 8, so we're in the
5,
back.
8. Okay.
See what I have. I'm so sorry.
First.
First and
Nat 1.
Oh no!
Really?
Oh, first nat 1.
I already got a 16.
1.
I mean, who else would it have been?
Okay. All right.
Mike.
I need to hear the numbers again.
5.
5,
8.
8. Joel.
For Mienfu, right?
Yeah.
18.
18.
16.
16. Total.
3 total.
3. Katie.
Alright, what did you roll?
All right. So
Just 10.
yeah. So just 10. All right. So that means we're gonna be starting with Mienfu, then Gibble. Just writing it all down. And then we go to Sandshrew. Next is Ralts. Then Spiel. And then poor Shinx.
Shinx the Chad
Goes
goes last.
The alpha.
So-
you guys can go first.
Yeah, he's just like, you guys can go first. Yeah, imagine him being like young Pride Simba, just like, you can go first.
You can go first.
Guys.
Okay, so for those of you new to Pokemon D&D, you obviously already battling these Pokemon. If you want to catch a Pokemon, since you're all together, you guys can communicate and let each other know if there's a Pokemon you want to catch. And if you want to catch it, you cannot knock it down to 0. Or if you do too much damage, say, oh, I just want to do non-lethal damage and try to knock it down 1 hit point. And if you do knock it down 1 hit point, you can try and catch it. In which, when you do attempt to try and catch it, you will roll an animal handling, which is, again, your d20. And you'll add whatever your animal handling is, and if it meets its DC, you will catch it. Alright, does that sound good?
Okay. I will ask
All right.
questions as I go, but
You'll
we'll
ask
learn.
questions as you
We're
go.
here to learn.
Alright, who is Mienfu going to attack?
Alright, so I think, let me see. Drowsy, Cubone, Eevee, and
Machop.
Machop. I'm not
And
attacking the poor Vulpix.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't. Yeah, that'd be really mean.
No, that'd be
Kick them while they're down.
I was gonna say that.
That's fine. I already know who I'm going for.
That would be some Holly 10 moves.
Holly pulls out the Glock.
Stay there.
So I'm going to target the Machop.
You're gonna target the Machop. Alright. What do you do?
So seeing that the reaction from the Pokemon, he's like, well, alright, I guess we're doing this then. Alright, Mienfu, are you ready for this?
Mienfu.
Alright. I have used Pound on the Machop.
Alright, so roll the hit. It goes to
Nope. That was not 15. What do I add? Do I add anything?
You should see next to the move.
Oh, it
there
should.
should be a
it should
plus
say next to the
button.
move, so it'll say AB plus something.
Yeah, that's your attack.
Okay,
bonus.
so a 9.
So it swings out with one of its little fists, and Machop jumps back. Alright, that brings us to Gibble. Who's Gibble attacking?
Gibble. Well, first I shake my head at Leo. I'm disappointed, Leo.
This is typical.
And then Gibble will go to attack Machop as well.
Alright, roll 2 hit, and that will be again your d20. That is a, what is that, 17?
Why don't you bring the dice try a little
Yeah, it's a
closer?
17 plus
Alright.
whatever your move.
Yes.
I'm going to do tackle, so it'll be +4.
Alright, so that's gonna hit. So it hits. So you're going to take away one of your PP. And you're going to roll the damage die, which is 1d6,
I knew you were gonna do.
which is 1d6 plus 2. So whatever you roll on the d6, add a 2 to it,
Out of me.
and that is going to be the damage that you're dealing. And that looks like a 2.
That's a 4.
That's a 4.
It's a 4. From here, that's a very hard die to read.
I'm the dice
Alright,
reader.
so that means
It's okay.
that means
Don't
Gibble does 6 damage with his tackle. Alright, so Machop took some damage.
We love to see.
Next on our list is Sandshrew. Who is Sandshrew going to attack and with what move?
Okay, well, I'm not going near the Machop.
Alright, you are not going near the Machop.
He's you crying in the club.
Dude, he's gonna get punched and it's gonna break.
Shattered to pieces.
There was a drowsy,
There is a Drowsy.
A Drowsy, Cubone, Eevee, Marie, Machop, and then the Vulpix who's hurt.
no, we're not attacking.
Not attacking the Vulpix.
We're going for the drowsy.
Going for the Drowsy, okay. What move are you using?
Using scratch.
Alright, you're gonna use Scratch. So roll to hit
D20.
D20 and then add whatever the move modifier is.
14.
That just hits. So now you're gonna roll your damage. So it'll tell you what to use. D6.
Yeah.
Alright, so then roll that. Scratch only hits once.
Yes.
So you're gonna roll the damage and then add if there's anything there's like a +2 next to it or something.
It's a +2.
Alright, there you go. Alright, it does 5 damage to Drowsy.
6.
Six.
It's 3.
To 3 plus.
+3.
Oh, I heard +2. My bad. Coolio, we love to see it. Which now brings us to Ralts.
Well, let's take a player off the field, and I will take a handkerchief and polish off my lucky Pokeball, and I'm going to aim for Drowsy.
Okay. Oh, you're just trying to
I'm
catch
trying
it.
to catch it.
Oh,
Right off the bat.
go for it.
Who needs to battle?
Who needs to battle?
Sad. That was really close.
What's your animal handling?
I really doubt it makes it with a 9, but that's totally fine.
You lose 1 Pokeball.
Understandable. We hate to see it.
Keep disconnecting from my
You can
computer.
just buy another one.
Our
We
parents
know
gave
you're-
us. Our parents gave us money.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I don't believe I have anything else.
As your schoolmate and new friend, you would have caught on very quickly that not only is Leo the friend who comes the latest, but he is also your character rich kid in class.
Haha. Poor.
Excuse you.
Alright. So, now we are at our one and only Bouncy Boy spiel.
Bouncy boy.
Okay, I have a question because I've already forgotten.
Yes.
What did you attack?
I attacked Machop. Jab.
So
Machop
Yeah.
and Drowsy took damage.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the Eevee.
Ooh, okay.
I want to catch an Eevee.
We're dishing out damage.
Well, you-
Well,
you
we
could
will
probably
have
catch
to
it better
see
just
how
for-
this goes out. We will have to see how this goes down. Also, the DC to catch does go down when damage is taken.
Yeah,
All right.
That I figured.
Are you going to try to catch right off the bat, or are you going to attack?
I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Steel uses the bouncy ball special.
The bouncy ball special. What move?
Water gun.
All right, roll for water gun.
We got a 15.
All right, a 15 hits. So now roll for your damage. Ooh.
5.
Ooh. Wait, does it have a plus anything?
It says AB +2, but I don't
No,
know.
it's it'll say
next to the
D1
dice.
D6. Okay,
Yeah.
so just 5. All right, so Eevee takes 5 points of damage from water gun. So Spiel lets out this big stream of water, goes, and water comes out, and Eevee takes some damage. And that is Spiel's
I
turn.
feel bad. Poor Eevee.
Our last Pokemon in the round, our last trainer, Bruce and Shinx.
The Chad. What's the Chad doing?
You would either.
I'm gonna be like, dibs on the Mareep.
All right, so we got our first dibs of the round.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have Shinx tackle the Mareep.
All right, Roll to hit.
Roll to tackle.
You rolled a 15?
19 total.
Oh, okay, that hits. And this is it's a melee attack?
Yes, it is.
What is your Pokemon's proficiency bonus? Go to traits. So in traits, you'll find your proficiency bonus for all of your Pokemon.
2.
Alright, you take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Mareep has a special feature, which will come in handy with if you catch it. But you can roll your damage now.
Question.
You can re-roll that. I'll be nice.
First.
Okay, much better. You're welcome.
First combat.
You're
She's
welcome.
being generous.
Yeah.
That would be 8 total.
Alright.
Can my Ralts trace Mareep's ability?
Is that a reaction?
No, that is a thing. First in combat, Ralts gets to trace another opponent's ability and take it for their own.
Well, this is a feature.
Yeah.
So that means Ralts can use static. So whenever Ralts gets hit by a melee attack, you will roll a d4. If you roll a 4, that Pokemon will take its proficiency bonus in damage.
We'd love to see it.
Not even paralysis.
Wow.
That's
All
Mike
right.
is triggered right now.
Back to the top of the round. We have Mienfoo. Alright. Actually, sorry, no. But I didn't get to attack
I was
yet.
about to say.
I didn't get to attack.
The wild Pokemon don't get a turn.
Yeah, no,
They
sorry,
just sit
I didn't
there
get to
and take
attack.
it.
So, Machop, just kind of being as aggressive as it is going to go first. And Machop, kind of sensing some energy from Shanks, is going to
Some kind of energy.
some kind of energy is going to attack. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
All right. So, so he comes at Shanks with a karate chop, fist open, down right onto his back. Shanks will take 7 points of fighting damage.
Ouch.
After that, Drowsy is gonna look at Ralts.
Oh no.
He's gonna go booga booga booga.
And surprisingly, it stands. It takes its stance, and it comes at Ralts with a pound.
Ouch. A preemptive ouch.
I'm assuming a 5 will not hit.
No.
So it swings a little too high, and Ralts is just a bit too short.
Yeah.
Short boy.
That sounds right.
Small boy.
Mareep is going to go at Spiel.
No.
Now, question,
No.
because I'm forgetting a bit. If this hits, Spiel will take double damage or no?
It
no,
is
it's
a-
half damage?
No, it's a electric type move.
Yes.
If that is in one of Spiel's vulnerabilities, then yes, it will take
Okay.
double damage from
Can-
the whole total.
Can you look at Spiel's... It is vulnerable? Alright.
Yeah.
So,
Water.
Mareep is going to come at Spiel like a little ram, and,
Uh-oh.
You rolled a natural 20, didn't
I
you?
rolled an 18.
Oh.
I rolled an 18, so it's fine. It's fine. We're fine.
Are we?
Yes. So, you will take... Spiel will take, this is the total, 10 points of electric damage.
I got scared. This feels crying in the club. You could now.
I'm crying.
Eevee
Easy.
will come at Mienfoo.
Eevee can't hurt anybody.
Eevee will come at Mienfoo
Eevee's too
with a sand attack.
hard. Okay, cool.
Check Mienfoo's vulnerable. That's not gonna hit anything.
I'm pretty sure that's a.
Oh no, you have to make a
Sand attack is
DC.
a-
You have to make a DC.
What's the save?
So you have to roll a Constitution save for Mienfoo, and you have to beat an 11.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. Oh, 17.
Okay, you're fine. Yeah, no, that's not. Sand attack is an attack. If you had failed, Mienfoo would get a -1 on its attack rolls.
Okay.
And Cubone is going to come at Gibble. So,
Bring it on.
it is going
Bro.
it is going to take out its club and do its best to bonk Gibble right in between the eyes. Heck.
So will you.
I have to re-roll that.
And the dice falls off the table.
First dice off the table. Okay. Natural 20.
Oh no.
Ow.
So, Gibble. Gibble is going to take
Roll a 1.
18 points of ground damage.
Ouch.
I'm dead.
Oh my god. Oh, you got one shot.
That was double the dice.
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
That was a really hefty
So-
bone bomb.
So Gibble,
Gibble's not the smartest person in the ship.
No.
let me see though, check its traits. Alright, no, okay. Right, because this is ground, so you do not take anything less. So all of you watch your friend, Harper, as her Gibble takes one really mean hit from Cubone, and Gibble falls unconscious.
Cubone woke up and chose violence.
Cubone chose violence.
He chose big
I
heavy
gotta get
bonk.
one if I can.
You do go to Gibble. I will give you your. Do you have a potion?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
At least.
so
You need to revive a Pokemon that's fell unconscious.
you know what? I was gonna be nice, but
I'm sorry.
The player doesn't want the DM to be nice.
clearly, you can blame your fellow player for that one. Yeah, you can blame your fellow player for that. I did not want Gibble to go down.
Gets one
We'll
shot,
say Gibble has 1 hit point. We'll say Gibble has 1 hit point. You know that'll be my niceness.
Okay.
So
You're still potion now.
top of the round. We'll get to that in a minute. Top of the round, we are now back to Joel and Mienfu.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to try to catch the Machop if I can.
You're gonna try. Okay. So you are going. Do you have your character sheet?
Yeah, I have it on my phone.
Okay. So you should know where your animal handling is, right?
Yes.
All right. So roll your d20 and add the animal handling modifier.
I'm not proficient in it, right?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Oh,
everyone is
okay.
proficient in animal handling.
That's how.
Okay. I
So
forgot
you
to
should
check.
have a decently high bonus, even though you're all level 1 right now.
I forgot to check that off, so I'm gonna do that real quick. It keeps disconnecting me when I leave the app. Animal handling. Well, I'll remember it. So I have, and that's wisdom. Okay.
Big money,
A 13.
All right. A 13. A little bit too short. The Pokeball goes
You
sideways
despise to see it.
and
do.
rolls off to the
So we're
side.
in this club together.
This is your fault.
Next up is
Wow.
Gibble. Gibble in combat, hanging on by a thread. 1 HP. Are you going to attack or are you going to heal?
I'm gonna heal.
Okay. So a regular potion, is that 1 or 2d4?
I think it's 2d4
2d4.
plus 2.
All right. So you're gonna roll 2. You're gonna roll your triangle.
Oh,
You're gonna roll your triangle twice.
It's okay.
All right. Do you want to roll my triangle? It's easier to read.
Yes, please.
Roll my triangle.
Roll my triangle.
Yeah, use it. Okay. Roll the triangle. Okay, one more time.
Oh, I think that's
Okay,
cool.
so Gibble gets 6 HP back, and that is your turn. We are now back to Sandshrew. All right, sorry, Katie. I know that took a bit. Gibble took a real bad punch.
Question.
Yes,
May I catch the Vulpix?
you can certainly try. However, it is hurting, and maybe do you want to try catching it, or do you want to try befriending it?
Just be a good friend.
Just
I was gonna
crawl
say
through the
you
war
do have a potion, and it is looking hurt.
Yeah, we'll befriend it.
Okay,
Oh, wait.
so
I probably did.
I'm going to need you to roll an animal handling to get through the rest of the Pokemon, and to try and give this Vulpix the potion.
You have at least a +2 in that, because we're all proficient in it.
Yeah, so add whatever you roll, add 4. Okay, perfect. That's a DC if I beat 10. Okay, so amidst the battling that is going on, you feels water being Gibble going down. you get through to the Alolan Vulpix, and you lean down. You reach out his hand, and Vulpix, looking, feel kind of hurt, and you reach. What do?
Use the potion.
Right, you use the potion, and let me roll some stuff.
That's a lot of dice.
Two nat 20s. Most of the group, the little wild Pokemon, see, amidst battle, still see that you reach down and heal its new friend. Congratulations. Somehow you guys are out of initiative now.
Yeah, Mike! You did it!
Um,
Just climbing through like it's so-called Private Ryan. It's amazing.
So, out of initiative, the wild Pokemon see that you're healing its friend. They see that their friend is better. They see you're trying to help it, and they all gather around, circling the Vulpix, talking to it, and the Vulpix is talking to them back, and it kind of hops up, and it little trots over to you, still a little hurt, but a lot better than it was, and it goes, Vulpix, and it's looking at you.
I catch the Vulpix.
You catch the Vulpix?
Yes.
Alright, so toss the Pokeball.
It's a D20. Yes.
Yeah, and do it with advantage. So which means you're gonna roll twice.
Okay. You take the higher number. I know.
17.
Okay, so you toss the Pokeball, and Vulpix, with its little nose, jumps up and boops it.
Aww.
Meets you halfway. Pokeball falls to the ground. Dun, 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 boop. You caught an Alolan Vulpix.
Like, you did it.
You caught
the
The Eevee is still there. The Eevee is actually looking confused. So is Machop and Marie.
Of course,
They're kind of like trying to look at the Pokeball. Machop is trying to get the Pokeball. Eevee's trying to sniff it. They're all looking kind of confused. So they are distracted. So if you do want to try and catch the Eevee, do it and roll at advantage.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. Here. Just because they're easier to read.
Can I try to catch him?
The D20. I was going to say, just the big black one.
Big one.
Okay. And then roll. Actually, yeah, that makes it. Yeah. With the proficiency bonus, the 12 would make it because it would add something else. So, Pokemon falls to the ground. Same deal. Ba-doo. 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 Boop. And you caught an Eevee.
Love the sound effects.
Machop just kind of looking more like freaking out. It runs up to Joel and starts hitting his leg.
Hey, wait, calm down, buddy. We're not trying to hurt you.
It hurts. His fists hurt. His tiny fingers
We're
hurt.
not trying to hurt you.
Karate chops. All of
And
How's Hip now?
Drowsy kind of just went back to sitting. He's sitting, he's picking at the grass. He's picking up little blades of grass from the ground.
I'll
And
crush him next to him and join him.
so he started picking things of grass. Rubs also starts doing it. And Cubone is waving his little bone around. Kill. And he runs up to Holly and hits him in the knee.
Okay.
Oh
Wait for Holly to use clock.
I'm going to try and catch this fool.
no! You're gonna try and catch the fool. So you look and you go, boom, throw your Pokeball.
Fool. Excalibur.
Oh, okay, and then your thing should at least be a +4. So you throw the Pokeball. You look at this thing. You look down at it. You just take out your Pokeball and you hit him right in the head. He gets sucked into the little red beam flight, drops to the ground. Boo-doo, boo-doo, boop.
Good. That fool deserved to be caught.
You caught a Cubone. Last is just Drowsy and Marie, Marie's just sad. Where did their friends go?
Pet him. Nice pets.
He just flops over.
It's probably like
Do you want to join me?
Marie. It nods.
I toss a Pokeball.
You don't even have to roll. It wanted it. It saw all of its friend going these weird things. It wanted to be one of those weird things.
It wanted.
You automatically catch Marie. And Drowsy just kind of looks up and goes, huh? Yeah.
What about my boy over here with his Machop beating him up?
Yeah, I'm getting.
Oh yeah. Okay. So back to the Machop.
I'm getting.
Give him
getting
him the spotlight.
All right.
beat up.
So, you're the Machop seeing Cubone. He just starts crying.
Hey, I lean down like, hey, buddy, it's okay. We're not gonna hurt you. We're friends. We're friendly. You can come with us if you want.
Roll a persuasion check.
It's my fucking charisma.
With his or his Pokemon?
His.
17.
Your charisma?
Plus,
Seven-
I have a
okay.
plus. I have a +1.
So, wipes away a little pokey tear. And he reaches up and goes like, and he reaches up and like those little like grabby hands. And good job.
Here, come with us, little guy. And I take a Pokeball and I get it.
I'm going to make you roll,
Fuck.
but you can roll with advantage.
Okay, cool. They're both ones.
You make it. Yeah.
19.
Yeah, you make it. So, drops to the ground. Boo-doo. Boo-doo. Boop. You caught a chop.
Hey.
Drowsy, seeing that.
You wanna, like, come with?
Drowsy.
And I'll just.
It just grabs it.
That's a move. Understandable. You want me to roll? No,
Nope.
it's self-dunks.
He self puts himself like he's lazy, but he's not like that stupid.
Is that his nature?
He actually does not have a nature.
Okay.
So I will let you, what I did say is if it didn't have a nature, I will let you self pick a nature.
Got you.
So
1?
when what?
Level 1?
Level 1. Actually no.
Drowsy is.
Drowsy is level 2.
Cool.
I actually accidentally made Machop level 3. So that's why that was a little tough.
He was.
So, this is going to take a lot of calculating and a lot of patience. So, bear with me. We are going to start with Machop. So, go to add Pokemon. Are you already there? Alright, you got Machop in. Alright, Machop has 27 hit points. He's level 3. His moves are Karate Chop, Focus Energy, Foresight, and Leer.
Okay, Leer, Focus Energy, Foresight,
And Karate Chop.
Karate Chop.
His nature is Careful.
That's it.
Next, we are going to go to Mareep.
Oh, what about his ability?
His ability?
Does he have one?
He has Guts and No Guard.
He has both?
It's usually 1.
You can pick one, because it says he has both, so you can just pick one.
Okay.
So next we're going to go to Mareep. So Mareep is Nimble.
Nibble, where's Nibble? Nibble is right there.
I was about to say Nimble. Mareep has Growl, Tackle, Thundershock, and Cotton Spore.
Alright. Growl.
Growl, Tackle,
Tackle.
Cotton Spore. Oh, did you make Mareep level 2?
No, level.
Yeah, Mareep is level 2. Machop is level 3.
Counter Spore.
And Thundershock.
Thundershock. Okay.
Alright. Then we are going to go to Eevee.
Does he have any abilities or?
Let me. Oh yes, he had the static
Was that ability or
feature.
That's a feature.
Eevee is next. Eevee is level 2, and its type is Arrogant.
Where is that going to be under?
Nature, right up
Oh,
here.
yeah.
So it's right at the top underneath its name. It's Arrogant, and when you are ready, its moves are Sand Attack, Baby Doll Eyes, Helping Hand, and Growl.
Abilities or feats?
It has Runaway,
She's a little and running away.
which means Eevee cannot be the target of an attack of opportunity. So, that brings us next to Cubone. Does Holly have her little thing open, add Pokemon?
Yep.
Alright, so Cubone is cheerful. And Cubone is also level 2. It's up to you if you want it to be a boy or a girl, or if you don't want it to have a gender at all. Its moveset right now is Growl, Tail Whip, Headbutt, and Bone Club.
And abilities?
And, I am going to say that it will have Lightning Rod. Yeah, that thought should be useful. Especially with Bruce and Shinsuke.
The chat.
Finally, we go to Katie, the gal of the hour, with poor little Alolan Vulpix. So you'll go to add Pokemon. Awesome. So when you have Vulpix there, it'll say right underneath it, but above its nature. You already have Alola?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Her nature is curious. She is also level 2. And her moves are Tail Whip, Roar, Ice Shard, and Confuse Ray.
Oh man. Oh man.
And this was your first wild Pokemon combat encounter, guys.
And Mike de-escalated it.
And Mike de-escalated it.
Do our Pokemans get some XP from the fight?
Yes, so this is why I said bear with me, because I'm going to have to calculate all of this. So if someone wants to lend me their calculator app, because I don't want to keep going back and forth.
Alright, give me a second.
Kevin pulls up one
Okay.
on the computer.
Awesome, thank you.
Numpad right there.
Okay, 160, where's the plus? 160 plus, nope,
And just tell me the numbers.
please,
and I'll take
please,
that.
please.
Let's just start from
I
Alright,
hardly use calculators on the computer anymore, so bad. 160
60.
plus 160 plus 80
Alright,
plus 80 plus 160 plus 340
okay.
divided by 6.
Alright, 6.
And then round up to the highest number.
Alright.
Okay, so we're gonna say each of you got 164 XP, 164 XP to your starter Pokemon.
That's a hefty amount of XP.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
So did any of you actually level up?
No.
I'm close.
No, close. All right.
But not quite.
Oh, you
Close
said
but no cigar, as they say in the
164.
business.
So whenever it happens like that, because
just round up.
yep, especially when it's like in a big fight, then all of the XP will be pooled and divided between you guys, unless there's like an individual battle. Say we get to like a beach and Holly fights one-on-one with a Pokemon and she like battles it to completion. She will just get that XP. If you do another group battle like we just did, all the XP will be pooled and divided.
And we go on the beach and we play volleyball with the spiel.
Spiel is your
Don't
volleyball.
touch my
I
spiel
know.
like that.
I normally have my calculator.
I'm not gonna touch your
Better open
spiel.
dirty.
Don't give me the Glock.
Fine.
Just 'cause it's
Don't look at my
easy.
calculator.
Yep, that's a mood. That's a
Everyone's
mood.
coming after my throat.
rogue.
Oh, absolutely.
Or Sandshrew. Sandshrew could make a pretty good ball.
Sandshrews too busy crying in the club.
Okay.
It's like, why is everyone
So-
using fighting boots?
All of you with a new second Pokemon on hand, and your starters kind of feeling it. you guys continue to make your way through Route 101. Just walking, chilling, getting over whatever that was. Anything to say to each other or talk about?
Whew. Well,
Is
that was-
Gibble alright?
Yes, but no thanks to you.
I'm sorry.
that was something.
Nice job.
Yeah, what was that?
I haven't encountered wild Pokemon before, like, ever.
Let's show up
And it shows.
Maybe a bit.
the encounter.
I've learned it in school.
Katie has definitely had a bit more of an advanced education on top to account that her parents are both researchers and professors. So she definitely was that straight A student. And it shows because now she has the Alolan Vulpix.
And now Mike, out of character, is a happy boy.
Yes. That was total pandering.
How convenient.
Ooh, it did show up in my random generator, and I was like, well, okay.
If you insist.
If you insist. So yes, you guys continue. If there's any interactions, anything that must be said, I will be quiet.
People outside got
All right,
something
there's
to say.
some people outside wish they were in this Pokemon D&D campaign. Let me tell you,
Yeah, of course.
we're just
Are they
having.
the other classmates?
They're the other classes. They flunked out.
The rowdy ones.
Another group. Oh, wait,
They're
wait,
the-
wait,
they're
wait,
the,
on the other path.
They're Team Yell.
Oh, who are they cheating for?
Oh, me.
Oh.
Oh, Katie. They're cheering for Katie.
There's something.
Well, actually, I feel like Holly would be the Marnie of
I see.
this campaign, probably, right?
Marty has a gun.
Marnie has a Glock.
Marnie has a
Marnie-
gun.
Marnie has a
I
Glock.
love how that's just the quick meme of this.
Right off the bat, the meme is Holly's got a Glock. Be careful, she's strapped.
So there's nothing else to say. All right, some weird, not rock paper scissors going on.
It's not rock paper.
Okay, continuing. You all are walking up Route 101. The trees are becoming much more vast, particularly on your left side and in the distance in front of you. They become more and more dense, a lot more trees, a lot more bushes. The grass becomes lush once more, but still mostly dirt path, mostly gravel, nothing paved. And in a couple of hours, unless you guys want to stop and take a rest to let your Pokemon heal, did any of you want to stop to let your Pokemon heal before we enter the next area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys are taling about. I'm fine over here.
Yeah, well,
I'm also
it's
fine.
fine. So,
Stop for a lunch break.
Shanks have the same back.
I
Is
could
it broken?
I could heal.
all right. So you all kind of take a quick lunch break.
Gibble
Your
uses
first break of the campaign. So your first break of the campaign, you guys kind of just sit on the side of the road, breaking out some rations, some sandwiches. Leo has hors d'oeuvres.
Are you surprised?
We love it.
Not surprised at all.
Leo whips out a full course meal
What?
out of his
Gibble
pocket.
versus
You see Gibble kind of waddle up with his big mouth,
Uh,
and he stares at you. Gib,
I look.
Gib.
Anyone else is watching.
Gib.
I just want to look around.
Is anyone watching? Is anyone watching Gibble looking at Leo?
Nah, I'm chill.
No? Alright, no one's paying attention to Leo.
I'm
I
like,
will take a small ham roll. I'll toss it up in the air.
He immediately chomps down. You think, you immediately retract your hand, you knew you had to throw it, because he might swallow your arm.
That's true.
He chomps half and he sits down next to you, looking at Ralts, chewing his ham.
big mouthful.
You don't know where Gibble went off to. You look around, you see him sitting next to Leo. You are a bit surprised by that.
He's been lured.
And And so you all rest for a while, and I will say add D10 plus 5.
We could
So
do
you're
the short rest D&D
How
roll
much?
if you wanted to.
Well, how much is that?
It would be the hit dice of the Pokemon
Oh.
plus their Constitution modifier.
Oh, okay, so do that. So look at your Pokemon, and it will say what its hit die is, and then add its Constitution modifier. Unless it's negative, I don't think.
You fool.
Oops, drop the dice.
We from
Dropping the
And
dice.
now we have a sea of dice. The floor is dice.
If your Constitution modifier is negative, which it shouldn't be, just add +1.
AKA.
Add +1.
AKA.
As
if your
Sydney speak
Pokemon
minds.
AKA, this is first session, and I want to be a good DM. I want you guys to actually enjoy the stuff that I have planned.
Does this mean we also get back up the move that we used? If
Yes.
We
Yeah. Any PP that you have lost, any
Alright, shut up.
any PP you've lost, restore.
Wait, so what do we have?
Okay.
Okay, so let me see your stuff. No, but you want to get your Constitution. So your Constitution is +1.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll your d6, and then you're gonna add 1 to it. 5. Alright, so Gil gains 5 more hit points.
Just as like I'm regretting.
Alright, there you go. So he's not too far off. He's not too bad.
And also the thing he lost, the move.
Yeah. So whenever anything restores, so if you ever lost any, move, you gain it back. And lunch. You finished wrapping up lunch. Your Pokemon are looking a little better now that they got to relax, have a little bit of snack, have a little bit of food. Give them some water from the canteens. And you're back up and at it. You want to say something, Leo? What's up?
No, I'm just vibing.
No? All right.
Share with the class.
Anyone else? Anyone else? No? All right. So, back on the road again. You are just a little longer away from Munchlax Forest. So, the afternoon goes on, sun gets higher in the sky, gets a little bit warmer. That summer season slowly rolling in. When you approach a large wall of trees. Not an actual wall, just a lot of trees. And there's this archway kind of made by vines and branches that have been tangled together. And there's a footpath and a small wooden sign that sits to the left in front of a very tall, wide tree. And the sign reads, "Welcome to Munchlax Forest." You've arrived to your first forest, grassy area.
Leo shivers.
You are shaking in your little dress shoes and slacks.
I pat his shoulder to reassure him. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Harper tries to reassure you to no avail. You just can't stop thinking about those Caterpies and Metpods.
They're terrible.
How are you ever going to become strong?
With my psychic type Pokemon.
Not with that attitude.
He has a point.
We don't have that Orbeetle gang.
Orbeetle.
We don't like Orbeetle. Ouch.
Alright. Anything anyone wants to do before we enter the forest?
I mean, I didn't.
Check Gibble, see if he's ready to go.
Gibble.
Okay.
He's chewing on some leaves.
Okay.
He grabs some of these.
He's just hungry.
He just wants something
Do I
to
have
eat.
any of this next to give him?
Yeah, I'd say he has some Poke treats.
Okay, so I'll give him some Poke treats.
The moves
He
of
bites.
Angry, hangry, hungry.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gibble in a constant state.
Yeah, Gibble is but except with our dear Harper, Gibble is very sweet, big baby energy. Constantly needs to be looked after.
What's that in your mouth? You see Harper run 8 miles off.
So some, if not most, of you would know that the Pokemon in Munchlax Forest are actually quite used to humans being around, and often have the confidence to run or hop out in front of those walking in the forest. Sometimes they're looking for a snack, sometimes for a friend, and sometimes for a battle. The trees here are full of foliage and provide cool shade from the summer sun. Rays of sunlight still peek through here and there, reminding you that it is still daylight and providing enough light to see where you're going. There's a lot of lush green grass and bushes where Pokemon can be known for hiding, napping, or just scavenging for food. So be aware that this is an area where Pokemon can come running out at you. Not all are looking for a fight.
It's like
But-
now we're playing the games all over again.
Yeah.
Can't wait to run.
I didn't
into
see your
40
hand behind
Zubats.
her hand holding up the Glock, and then I just see.
You see Harper getting her Poke treats ready. She looks like she's just ready to make some new friends.
She's leaving like a Cheerio trail for Gibble to follow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Dropping down, like.
This way. Come on.
Alright.
Yeah, once Monsters Inc., you know.
The path isn't terribly narrow. Why is it? Okay. The path is not terribly narrow if you guys wanted to walk next to each other in a group. Unless you guys want a particular marching order per se. It is up to you.
I'm probably anxiously in the back.
Yeah, you're just smiling, giving a thumbs up to your friends as they walk in.
Joel's already like he's eagerly.
Joel taking up the front. Anyone with Joel?
I'm up there with you, buddy.
All right, Joel and Holly.
I gotta protect your back.
Holly suspiciously shows you some that glints and shines in her pocket.
Oh no. I can't
We start
wait for
playing
it to
rock,
be,
paper,
something completely mundane, like it's her silver money clip that she learned to carry on her from John Mulaney.
Street smarts.
That's what you think.
I know it won't be.
I guess I'm kind of in the middle, but like off to the side, so we can poke treats.
Oh yeah. You are breaking off little crumbs of Poke treats so you don't run out.
Yeah.
You're like kind of in the middle of the group, but you're a little like on the edge of the path. You're just like, okay, Gibble. He goes hum. Eventually he just like walks up next to you. He doesn't eat the treats. He's just like, hi, Gib.
We love this Pac-Man nature.
Yeah, really. All right. So, while you guys interact and do what you want, I'm going to generate some encounters. So, talk.
Mienfu at this point he like hops up as he won't get backpacked. He's like little kid on my back.
You think Munchlax Forest has Munchlaxes in it?
No.
Sure.
Too much sense.
No.
Well,
Now I have
those.
Mienfu on my back.
What about Snorlaxes though?
Oh.
Oh, no.
They don't have Munchlax.
Who's-
Why would they have?
I hope someone brought the Poke food.
You're the pokey food now.
Snorlaxes, and you're just gonna take a nap next.
Just take Snorlax and push him somewhere.
He's too big.
There's 6 of us. We can manage.
I don't think we can.
Yeah. I mean, I might be strong, but I don't.
Based
think
on
I
that Cubone attack with Gibble, I don't think so.
don't think I
Big
can
giant
manage.
bone. Whack. Crack.
Yeah. Might need to bleeding.
Damn.
Poor little ball man.
We hate to see it.
At least you didn't take a crack at Spiel. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Just get the Glock.
You see a Pokemon, breathe, relax.
Okay.
Just observe.
Alright.
Jump to conclusions.
Okay.
I figured you'd be more excited for this kind of thing. We're out in the world.
You see, I didn't know that a forest was the next location. I never really went beyond town, ever.
Every region has a forest.
Well, that sucks, doesn't
I
it?
didn't know. Not unless you don't go outside, which I assume he didn't.
Well, he must have. He came to school, right?
Did I?
Did you?
He got a class.
Late.
Yeah, I might have come in later.
Fair, but still.
As you're all talking, you guys are still talking, but this is going to happen specifically to one of you. A bush rustles, and a little flash of white and black runs up.
Oh no.
little tiny black feet, and something comes to a skidding stop right in front of Holly, leaf hanging out of its mouth.
How the heck did I know it was me?
Pinch.
Yeah.
You hold up your Pokédex. Pancham, a fighting type Pokemon.
It's a Pancham. The lead.
The lad.
What are we doing?
We are gonna.
Can I also do that since I'm out too? Because if we're both out in the front.
Yes, but Pancham is looking at Holly. You can jump in. You guys can communicate that between yourselves.
Stay away.
Holly says no. Holly says no.
I mean, if you insist.
Holly chose violence.
Holly chose
Holly
violence.
chose violence.
Holly woke up and chose violence.
Listen here.
Should we attack or should we ball?
How confident are you feeling your rolls? You have a +4?
Yeah.
The lowest you would have to roll is an 11.
That's not bad. That's more than, that's a little less than 50%.
We'll ball.
Alright,
Ball.
go for it.
46%.
Ball is life.
19
Ooh. Alright, so with a natural 19, and then with your bonus, this thing looks confident, right? He looks like super energetic. He looks like ready to go. But you're cool, calm, even more confidence. Looks him down, whip out a Pokeball. You say, "Not today."
Not today, fool.
And you chuck it. With that, the Pokeball hits poor Pancham right between the eyes. The Pokeball drops to the forest floor, and immediately, boop! You caught a Pancham.
Hell yeah.
The crit catch.
Alrighty.
Jeez, nice throw.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said stay out of my way, fool.
And I did, as you asked, but
However, not too far past that. You inspecting your new Pokeball, looking at the Pancham stats,
Which she'll give to you.
which I'll give to you right now. I'm trying to get to it.
That's my Pokemon catching dance.
just
We grooving.
it's like you have your arm. It looks like you have your hand stuck under your leg and you're trying to get it out.
Pancham. Pancham, it has the energetic nature.
Hell yeah.
He's level 2.
Hell yeah.
He's a boy.
Hell yeah.
He has the moves Leer.
No.
Okay, you can change it later. Tackle.
No.
Leer, tackle, and then both karate chop and arm thrust.
Hell yeah.
Hell no.
He's a tough little boy.
And abilities?
In abilities, he I didn't have an ability, so you know what? I don't know what aftermath is, but we're gonna say he has aftermath.
Oh no.
That's not an option.
Sure, Iron Fist and Bolt Breaker.
Yeah.
What?
It's Iron Fist and
Yeah,
Bolt
I
Breaker.
only have 2 options.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I was gonna say nothing was shown up. Are you on feats?
I'm on abilities.
Yeah,
That's
how
so
it works.
weird.
They're interchangeable.
Yep. Then pick. Let me see. I was gonna say it was letting me pick whatever one I wanted, which was really strange. Pick Iron Fist.
That's the one I wanted. Hell yeah.
It reminds me of that dog that goes dun 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 dun. It's a dance.
That's perfect.
Okay. So,
Just to do cat jam.
looking at your Pokédex, looking at the stats of your Pancham, kind of admiring your Pokeball work.
Take that, Joel.
Oh, excuse me, hold on. There is a little bit of a moss and a little bit of puddles by a tree that this blue Pokemon is kind of just splashing around in. When he hears all of you talking and chatting, when he hears the Pokeball noise, a familiar sound to Pokemon in this area because of how many people pass through, how many trainers pass through. This blue and black frog creature with a little white belt around its tummy kind of turns around, sees Joel being almost at the front right next to Holly, and goes, "Bro, gunk."
I thought it was going to be a worm.
I thought it was
Wurmple's not a frog. He's a worm.
A blue frog Pokemon Wurmple?
Is this a Wurmple?
Is this a Wurmple?
It's the butterfly.
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry.
It actually is though.
Before that information was released, I thought it was going to be a work.
Jess Crogunk.
Frog,
Jess and the
immediately
butterflies Crogunk. The caption, is that a Wurmple?
Yeah, after that, I'm like,
Now you have to make that meme.
I'm going to
All
later.
right. Okay, so this Krogunk sees you, and not like particular. Hold on, let me actually check.
Is he a nasty boy?
No, not particularly fast or anything. Kind of looks at you, walks over, looks up at you, shrugs. Crow.
Hey, buddy. And I'd like,
He like reaches out and like does like the
oh,
gesture, like
I see.
no. He's like he points to his mouth. Crow.
Oh, I pull out like a treat. Like,
Yeah, I'll say you like a pokey cookie.
You want one of these?
He snatches it.
Okay, I guess the answer is yes. He eats it. He's like,
That's what I this one
Right.
for.
So do you keep walking?
I'll learn.
I'm tempted. While he's eating, can I like?
Alright. Yeah, while he's eating, I'll give you an advantage on that because he's distracted.
Sorry.
I want the Wurmple. Yikes.
What's the highest number?
It's a +4, right?
Yeah.
14.
That's exactly it.
Hog.
Alright, so
I caught
No.
the Wurmple.
so
That's a
Kroga.
weird looking Wurmple. It's a weird
So,
looking Wurmple.
So
Airy.
the Pokeball hits the forest floor. Krogunk is caught, and you can add him now to your party.
Hey.
So Krogunk is level 2.
Bro, there he is.
He's level 2 and he's apathetic.
Okay.
His moveset is Taunt, Mud Slap, Poison Sting, and Astonish. And his abilities, Anticipation.
Got it.
And Krogunk is now yours.
What a boy.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna make a wide berth around all that mud and puddles and whatnot.
Yeah,
I don't
you,
want
like,
anywhere near
You
it.
tiptoe around it. You are like on the balls of your feet.
Yeah, we're ahead of the game.
Yeah, you guys are doing great actually.
And picks up the Pokeball after he caught. He's like,
Hey, you know what they say? The early bird gets the Wurmple.
We don't
The
get
early-
XP because we didn't
Oh,
attack, right?
you do get
Or-
XP.
Yeah, you do
but
get half.
you get half. But I already. All right, go to that Pokemon. Like go to Pancham and go to Krogunk and then go to their traits. Look at their XP that's on the bottom right.
360.
80.
80, so you get 40 and
I get 180.
180.
Did that go to Mienfoo?
Yeah.
So it's
It'll go to your active
Level
Pokemon,
up.
which is your starter, assuming that you have your starter out with you.
yeah. I said I'm backpacking Mienfoo. He's like hanging
Yeah.
on my back.
Yeah, so you do get XP for catching, but you get half XP. There are some times where I'm nice because I know sometimes farming XP can be hard, and I will give you the full anyway. But for now, I will give you half. So 180 and 40.
Now do
What?
oh.
What?
I don't know what I did.
Oh no.
Did you make him level 100?
Oh no.
What happened? What happened?
Did you change into a Wurmple?
Did you change? Did you change?
Wait,
Still currently has
Wait, hold on.
164,000 XP.
Oh.
Oh no.
But he has it leveled
So-
up.
wait. Okay. I did this the easier way, and I leveled up. Hold on.
You can do plus. You could do a plus sign
Yeah.
before a number in that box, and it adds to what you had before.
No, she
Yeah.
didn't.
Oh,
No, I didn't, because I did the
You just put
previous
3,000.
number plus 360.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Oh, I can see why, because the box empties and when you try to type in it.
I
So.
leveled up.
Yay! Steel is level 2.
Now we're on
Same
another
here.
And
level.
my Mianfu is
shit.
level 2.
Yeah, Mianfu is also level
Alright,
2.
awesome.
I'm
Awesome.
gonna keep an eye out. I just wanna see if there's anything around.
Yeah, sure.
Avoid or
Roll,
go towards.
roll perception.
Okay. Let's see
Can I
how.
also roll perception?
Yeah, roll perception. Here, just take my dice tray. just take it.
That's a little better.
Use whatever die you want.
I see the
19.
chat.
19. I'm going to
posting
say you're,
pictures.
for now, you're going to have like plus 4 to your perception. So that's going to be a 10. It's going to be a little short. So you're just overwhelmed by foliage, all kinds of Pokemon noises, a lot of things skittering around, a lot of bushes rustling. You don't see anything particularly. You're just overwhelmed by the beauty and nature that is surrounding you. You're loving it. This is your kind of thing.
Making sure Gibble doesn't run off.
This is not your kind of thing.
No, I hate this.
But something catches your eye. It wouldn't because it's dull, dark color, but it does stand out amongst all the green. Hopping from a branch down into a bush, skittering back across the road in front of you, you see a flash of gray fur.
It's warm.
Would I have recognized that from anything that I've learned? Or anything that could
You were
be?
extensively taught
Right.
in all psychic types. Your family is very strict. You come from generations of psychic type masters. That's an Esper.
Oh, yo.
Real quick. When do moves change when a Pokemon levels?
You get access to new
You get
moves,
access to
so
new
you can
moves, and
pick
you can change them if you want. So you can change levels at each. You can change moves at each level up if new moves are unlocked.
So if you go into edit,
So can I add moves?
yeah, if you go into
Yes.
edit, you can go to moveset and you'll be able to add any new moves that you can.
Oh my god.
It's good stuff.
Fake out.
Detect is amazing in this game.
Detect.
Um,
But this Esper is even a little elusive right now.
What? Look at him.
Rhodes, what do we do to get the attention of another Pokemon? I'm gonna use my psychic ability.
Alright, so you use your psychic ability, and it says, well, I'd suggest using survival tactics to be sneaky, but you're not very good at that.
No.
You don't like getting dirty.
No.
Absolutely. We're also after, I will state this before you go. When we get out of this forest, before we go to our first gym, we are going to take a 15 to 20 minute break. But if anyone needs to go during the game, go do it. Unless I'm talking when you're interacting with me. Then that'd be weird.
Sydney starts talking to me. Alright, time to go to the bathroom.
Hold up. Wash in the bathroom.
Hold up.
Abuse bathroom break.
So yeah, after the forest, we will take a little break. But we hope that you guys will continue to tune in who are watching the stream. Rotz, so with Leo's psychic ability, you begin to talk to Rotz. For those of you who are looking at Leo, as Leo's kind of looking around and actually
I'm
like,
assuming I don't actually have to talk.
no, you don't. But you see Leo have a very concentrated face, and Ralt's actually like looking at him as he like cuts up in front of the group, and even surpasses like Joel and Holly, my bad, and is looking around. This is unusual behavior for those who know him. And Ralt's to you, Leo, says, if you're quiet and you're gentle, it might approach you.
I'm gonna take like maybe the last tidbits of my nice lunch left over. Leo does not have a big appetite.
You take out a nice, juicy piece of ham. Your friends are being a little too loud.
Guys, I kind of do a little hand signal to. Come on, down a bit.
Holly rolls her eyes. I'll roll it for her. Holly rolls her eyes. She's just fine. Everyone, hush yourself a little.
I started looking. We see through the like. Try to find something.
And all of you know, all of you notice, all of you notice, as Leo crouches down and holds out this piece of ham, a little ball of gray fur comes out from behind a tree trunk, and it's looking right at Leo.
Those big eyes.
Big purple eyes. Do any of you hold up your Pokédex?
No thoughts.
Me head.
Yeah, I was with them. Do I recognize the Pokemon already?
You wouldn't recognize this Pokemon because it is not the type that you and your family specialize in.
Okay.
But when you hold up your Pokédex, you realize this is a Pokemon you have learned about. This is Esper, a psychic type Pokemon, the psychic type cat Pokemon. And it looks at you, and it takes a few steps forward and a few steps back.
I hold on to Gibble to
Gibble's
not
like,
let him do any moves.
Gibble's looking at that ham. Gibble is looking at that ham. Gibble might mess this up for you.
Oh,
I hold on to Gibble.
So you are holding on to Gibble, hand over his mouth.
It's like you
I will tell Roltz, keep an eye on Gibble.
Ralts is kind of just like turning his head, looking back at Gibble, keeping an eye out, and eventually 2 minutes pass, 3 minutes pass, Gibble is wriggling. Esper, speed you haven't seen, snatches the piece of
I'm
ham.
gonna take a Pokeball in my other hand.
Alright, you have to be super quick. Roll.
Alright, let's go. Ooh. That's a good grand total of 23.
Okay, so this Esper goes to turn ham in its mouth. The Pokeball hits Esper, the ham falls into the dirt, and
Let him go.
Gibble runs, dives at the ham as the Pokeball goes boop, and Esper is caught
Wonderful.
by the skin of your
We want to
teeth.
see it. Can we do XP first?
Yes, XP first 180.
I congratulate on that.
Thank you.
See, from all the things you expect and don't expect from Leo, that was something that was actually surprising. And you realize, wow, he's not just some lazy rich kid, he knows some stuff.
We love to see new moves. Roltz leveled up.
Alright, cool, Rolf's leveled up. And tell me when you're ready to have Esper put in your thing.
What flavor of Esper is it?
So Esper's skittish.
Skittish.
What flavor of Esper?
Esper's level 2.
Okay.
Esper is a girl.
Okay.
Unless you want it to be a boy for its evolution.
I don't really know the difference, so.
Okay. Leer, Scratch, Light Screen, and Confusion.
Alright. I'm gonna replace some of those.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
Ability, Keen Eye, or Infiltrator?
whatever you want.
I don't know the difference, so we'll see.
Keen Eye, this Pokemon ignores his advantage when it relates to sight, and Infiltrators, this Pokemon bypasses Light Screen, Reflectiveness, Safeguard, and Aurora Veil. I would take Infiltrator.
That sounds really, really good.
That sounds sweet.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's
You know what, you're pretty good. You know what, you're pretty good at it.
Mike is like, I'm an expert here, it's alright.
We love this.
Mike is our house Pokemon expert. So, with that, you guys are just walking for a little while. Goes by, there's still some Pokemon, but none that are running out to you. They're just kind of like chilling, doing their own thing, showing no interest.
Is Leo still on the front, or did he retreat to the back line?
Probably right after that.
As soon as Esper's talking.
Yeah.
Right
to the
Joel turns around. He's like, "Hey, that was pretty cool."
Thanks.
Is this going to be like a reluctant friends to lovers?
Oh no.
Alright.
Perhaps. No, the joke is we got a romance, Mike.
Yeah, okay, Mike has to be romance. So, Harper, will you roll another perception for me?
That's my girlfriend.
Wonderful. Okay, so,
You're hiding something.
PokeQuest number 2.
Oh man,
You already had your first PokeQuest. That was the Vulpix.
that's pretty nuts.
So, as you are walking down the path, there is a forked tree It's two tree trunks, but they're kind of like grown and put in together, and it's two thinner trees. And there is a poor, struggling Pokemon whose big little head is stuck in between, and all you see is its little button tail and its little feet frantically kicking. This poor Pokemon looks like it is in agony and anguish, with its head, which you cannot see, you can just see its backside, just stuck in between the two tree trunks.
What color is it?
It is kind of like this brownish, brownish and red, and it looks like it has like big feet and like a thick, stubby tail.
Okay.
I have to actually add the Pokemon. So what are you doing, Harper? You're the one that sees this first.
I'm gonna go and help Pokemon.
Okay.
Justice for Esper.
Justice for Esper. You're gonna go try helping the Pokemon?
Yeah.
Alright, so as you go by, you see on its feet, it has long white talons. It kind of has like a white furry collar and two little orange spikes off the top of its head. But you can't see its face yet. And all you hear is, "Run! Tyrant!"
Oh, poor guy.
And like you hear it crying.
Aww.
And it's this, you hold like a Pokédex, and this is Tyrant. The T-Rex dinosaur Pokemon.
The T-Rex. Hey, Bruce, maybe you could like put your muscles to work over there.
I'm already,
Yeah.
and I realize I'm already going.
Alright.
And
So Joel, you're trying to get one trunk of the tree.
I'll get color.
Alright, so both of you roll strength checks.
All of us?
No, both of them. Unless you want to try helping Tyrant,
Nah,
Katie.
my strength is not
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, your character's personal strength.
We feel that.
Ooh.
it's just straight strength. Okay. I'm just double checking what I have.
That would be a 9 total.
Alright, 9.
My strength doesn't make
Oh,
up for
what
my
the
bad rolls.
That is a unnatural 20.
Alright, dirty 20. Are you going to try pulling the Tyrant out?
Yes.
Alright. Add a +2. Ooh, oh, you know what? No. I'm going to count that. Natural 20.
Oh.
So, this makes up for your 9. So you pull the trunk. It does budge a little bit. Joel is the one that gets the trunk moving the most. You grab Tyrant's little feet, and you pull, and you fall back. And Tyrant,
style.
and you fall back Winnie the Pooh style. Tyrant in your lap. Tyrant.
That's how you do it, boys.
I just imagine after a full, at least 3 rotation tumble.
A 3 rotation tumble. Tyrant is tired.
That's how you.
And then he looks at you, waving his short little arms. He tries to hug you, but his head is in the way.
I hug him.
He,
That's like
he leans his like chin on your shoulder because there's no other way to do it. And he just starts crying.
Oh, I can pat his head. I console him. It's
I
their
have a
it's
big
okay,
head
it's okay.
and
little
little arms.
You're safe now. You're fine.
Right, he gets off your lap and he like nuzzles his head, and then he just starts walking little circles. What are you doing? Are you continuing? Are you
friendly boy. Observe him, like what he does.
right? If you keep he does the little happy circles, and then he's just kind of like sniffing around, trying to like see everyone, meet all the other little Pokemon. And if you guys were to continue on the path, you would notice that he's following you.
Aw,
And he's trying. It looks like he's making friends with Gibble.
what a cutie.
Hey.
Yes.
Wow.
We love to see it.
I reach into my bag and I pull out some Poke Treats. That were for Gibble. I share them with Tyrant.
Tyrant comes up. He sniffs them. He tries to grab with his little hand, but then he just goes in with his mouth, and he starts eating the treats out of your hand.
What a good lad.
Well, buddy, would you like to come with me on my adventure?
Tyrant,
Aw.
I have a Pokeball right here.
Tyrant.
I present him the Pokeball.
He headbutts it.
We love it.
Let me in.
Let me in! You now have
This
a
is-
tyrant.
So this is like wholesome shit right here.
I told you this is a wholesome D&D game. What is it, Katie?
Wait until we get later.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get real
Where
like
she's just like,
real dark.
Your God's right here.
We run
And
some
she's
YouTube
fresh out of
take
mercy.
underground alts.
Oh,
But
Don't
one
ruin
thing,
my plot line.
one thing will never change.
Alright, so,
Sandslash is still going to
Tyrant.
be fearing for his life.
alright. Tyrant is a boy. And this is gonna make so much sense. He's innocent in nature. And he's level 2. His abilities at the moment, not his abilities, his moves, are Bide, Stomp, Tackle, and Tail Whip. And his ability is Strong Jaw.
Ooh. He has big bite.
Grog, Strong Jaw,
Strong stone jaw, strong jaw.
Stone Jaw, Strong Jaw. We don't own any critical role
We
content.
love to see it.
And you have Tyrant, a rock and dragon type dinosaur Pokemon. Alrighty. So, and with that, that's your Pokequest number 2.
We saved a boy.
You saved.
I
you saved
pulled
another
a
boy.
tree.
There you go.
I should have
Okay.
had Machop help
Alright.
with the pulling.
Oh, we didn't do the Route 101 music.
Oh,
We have to
so-
do that. We have to do that for Route 102. Okay.
And up to 101.49.
So, is there anything else anyone wants to look out for or do?
I
Does it look
Pokédex
like-
everything.
Yeah, every Pokemon you come into. Actually, you know, I will write you up a list to. There's a Pokédex feature in this app. I will write up everything you see, even if you don't catch it. You're just like writing down what it's doing. You see a Caterpie that's just chewing on a leaf.
You see a
you
worm. You see
You
a worm.
see. You come to a beautiful clearing. You all come to a beautiful clearing, and basking in the sunlight's rays is a Metapod. Beautiful. And you just watch it. You just make everyone stop for like an hour.
I don't stop. I keep going.
All right, you all keep going. And
I-
Katie, Katie.
I join Katie and I'm looking, but I'm not taking notes. I'm just watching.
Yes,
Right.
Starts dragging things along.
Eventually,
Hmm.
eventually, you guys realize that Holly and Leo kept going. So you're like, oh, let's go. Bruce is like, all right, come on.
Katie, look at this Tyrant I found. Or I got.
You're like snapping pictures.
Yeah, that's a fossil
Pokédex.
Pokemon. That's
Yeah.
like super
Pokédex.
interesting.
Yeah, it is a fossil Pokemon.
Yeah, this is not something you've expected to see. This was a rare sighting for a forest.
Stole it from someone.
Or broke out.
Or broke out.
It's yours now.
You immediately like send a picture to your mom and dad. They're like, a Tyrant! Oh my god! Did you catch it?
Containment breach.
Well,
Alright, you
I
s-
didn't catch it.
Did friend?
Yes.
That's so cool. Dad says, tell her congratulations.
Dad says congrats.
Oh, tell us thanks.
You do know the professors because it's the only lab in town. They've come to speak at your school a couple times, so you guys do know Katie's parents. They are very sweet people. They're very smart, very intelligent, know a lot about Pokemon. Unlike myself.
You learn as you go.
Yeah. So even if not for catching, Katie's just super excited to be here.
I'm just happy.
I'm just happy to be here. Bruce, Holly, anything we want to do?
I'm just gonna keep an eye out.
Does it
Roll a perception for me.
look like we
Oh,
like this
if I
like
can-
what
changed
low
at all
number we're
in,
like at this
how
time?
we progress through the forest?
That's
Like,
not
does
bad.
it
That
seem
is
like
a pretty good
there's-
number.
Anything indicating that we're far, like close to the other side of the forest?
so-
or-
Do we know like what time it is? Like,
Oh,
day,
so
night?
it is early to late afternoon. It is past noon. It is not evening yet. You guys definitely won't be here when it's dark. It's not a huge forest. The biggest forest you know of is much further on in the region. from what you would know because of your parents having traveled and having different clients from all over the region. You would know that. So this is maybe a couple hours. You've only been strolling for a bit, but you can no longer see the entrance. And you've just been weaving in and out, seeing different places, checking it out. And that is when, what did you two roll?
14.
16.
All right, so you both see it. You see it a bit quicker. This flash of orange fur with a tuft of like tan blondish on top. And it's just, and then it slows down, backs up,
Does a jig.
looks. You catch it with your Pokédex right before it starts running away. Growlithe.
A good boy.
Come back.
Leo starts running.
I'm gonna chase
Leo
it.
starts running.
You guys are gonna
like
have to combat for
hell.
this.
Actually, you know what?
Both of you roll a dexterity.
He holds on to Ralts and uses teleport.
Oh, that's cheating. Oh, wow.
Get him.
Roll a dex. Reroll that. I'll give you that because he's using teleport.
16 total.
I
Does
instantly
teleport do?
move 40 feet ahead. Like, oh
Alright.
my whoa, I'm right
You
there.
I wish I was Gashar, because I would beat you.
You get there like just a couple seconds after he does. You're right behind him when he's there. All of a sudden you see him appear with Ralts on his shoulder, and you're like taken aback. You've not seen this been done before. He hasn't pulled this move on test battles at school. This is new, and you are like, what?
I'm gonna yeetus delete
So
Yeetus deletus.
Growlithe turns around and is on the defensive.
Okay.
It is growling. Roll
Understandable.
at disadvantage.
Oh, do you want? Should I like fight or?
Well, you can roll. Okay, yeah. I want you to roll for initiative, but if you're just gonna throw a Pokeball for. Let's see if you go first. Let's see if you go first.
Sure.
I'll.
Growlithe uses
You're
roll.
going first.
Did you get a 1?
I rolled a 1.
I'm going to.
We love when the DM rolls a 1, huh?
We do, because it helps me. Oh man, my app froze. Darn. We love to see it.
We
No,
love to see it. It's a great app. We love Joe the DM and everyone who has contributed to Pokemon D&D 5e.
It's not his fault. I'm gonna use double team as a bonus action, and then I'm gonna throw confusion as an action.
Wait, you're going to
Double team as a bonus
double
action.
team. Okay. So is that roll?
No, it's just done.
Okay.
It's kind of like a mirror image sort of thing.
Okay.
So
Oh yes, that's right.
it makes rolls
Yes.
harder to hit.
All right.
And then I'm going with confusion. Let's see. Oh, we love to see it, and it's above a 15. So it's a total 21 to hit. Growlithe is instantly confused for 2 rounds,
Okay.
and it will take
So Growlithe is confused.
5 points of psychic damage.
Alex's OP question mark?
So you come up on this. You see with kind of like this purple, nearly invisible beam.
Nacho's a good type.
Growlithe gets hit with like a purple, almost nearly invisible beam, and suddenly looks a little wobbly. When you come up on this, is there anything that you want to do?
Be a jerk. Steal.
I mean, he has 3 Pokemon already. I don't.
Actually, yeah, I was gonna say you guys are level 1.
Are you gonna steal?
So
It- it-
you're
you-
using
you
bonus
can-
slots?
You can have 3 on your team,
Right.
but it will go to your PC.
Okay. Oh, so that's how that works.
Yes.
Okay. I see, says the blind man.
Yeah, I don't know which level I should decide to give you your more Poké slots, but
It's in the handbook.
Yeah. I'm gonna look that up later to be a little bit more specific. Because I was like, oh, maybe I should just give him 6 at the beginning, but all right.
Bruce tells
Alright, Bruce.
Shanks to be a
What are you
jerk.
doing?
I'm gonna go with Shanks and having him tackle, because I do not have that good of
It hits. Yeah, Growl's AC is 13. We should also plan battle music for next week.
Gotcha.
Non-copyrighted battle music.
You're right.
7.
7 points of damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, Growl is looking a little hurt. But it's now Growl's turn.
And who's-
Looking between Ralts and Shinx, you're the one that showed up first. It is going to, it's going to use Ember. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
Roll a d4.
To see if I can hit.
Yeah. What'd you get?
4.
One of my doubles is gone, but Rolls is completely okay.
Okay.
So double team is just mirror image.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Basically is how it works.
That's fun.
Alright, so it does Ember. One of your double team goes, and it is now back to Ralts.
And fire away.
Okay.
Let's see. 14?
Yep.
Okay. You're not happy with me.
So I set this one up for Kevin.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
It's in character.
Anybody says they're sorry,
It's super in character for Leah.
They're
to do
eating
this.
hot chip and lie.
Alright. Expa?
Trying to 80.
80? Okay.
You're not even worth the flavor text. You just get it.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
not Arcanine. What am I doing?
No,
Oh, Arcanine.
Growlithe.
Yo, that?
Growlithe. Level 2.
Uh-huh.
Skittish.
Skittish.
Kevin,
Alright.
you want my croak?
Alright,
He's
Level 2 is
he's
skittish.
also a Chad.
Boy?
Ember, boy.
Okay.
Ember, Bite, Odor, Sleuth, Roar. And you get Flash Fire for an ability.
Ooh, that's good.
We'd love to see it.
Kevin does not love this.
Kevin is very, yeah, Bruce is looking actually pretty mad. That would be a character, right? How are you feeling,
could
Bruce?
say that he's crying.
How are you feeling, Bruce?
Go up to the Shinx. Give him a nice pet. You did good. You did great. You're gonna get stronger.
Thanks for the help. Does Shinx get XP?
Oh yeah, Shanks would also get 80 XP.
Them running off from the group and see the teleport. Joel's just like, you guys okay? Where'd you go?
Well, I have to close out my app because mine is also being a bit weird.
I love teleport, exactly how that works in your life.
How many times can you use that a day?
Misty stuff.
Teleport?
Once?
The PP on the move is 10.
Absolutely astounded about that teleportation.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just Misty stuff.
It's great.
So, you know what? Okay.
Oh no.
I'll let you get the next one. And I sheepishly make my way into the back of the group.
Well, you better watch out.
Ooh, she's
Boy.
Harper
I'm
sassy.
already making it.
You are not on good
So-
terms here. I mean, Joel doesn't really give a crap. He's just kind of vibing.
So,
He's just happy to be here.
However, after this happens, feeling kind of down, kind of ticked off. You guys you brush it off. You guys keep walking. Pretty happy about your catch. You got a Growlithe. That's basically like a tiny version of a mini legendary.
There we go.
And
But they're not
you
legendary.
you keep going, and that is when
He's cute.
a little like squirrel Pokemon with white fur, and blue going down its back and to its tail, really quickly approaches you. Not looking for a fight. It looks like it's probably been following and watching for a while. Yeah, it looks like it's been like stalking kind of off to the sides. You did notice a flash of white before, and it comes up and stops in front of you. Want to hold up your Pokedex?
Sure. But I'll sit down in front of it.
So you crouch down, You reach out your hand. Your other hand, you have the Pokédex kind of like hidden. This is Pachirisu.
A baby.
It kind of comes up and it sniffs your hand. Puts its little cheek in your palm. Pachirisu. Touch.
There. I imagine
It,
touching any electric Pokemon is like the equivalent
I was
of
about
static
to
electricity.
say.
Yeah.
I've been with Shinx for a long time.
You might have just gotten used to it.
Well.
Does anybody see this? Like, or
You would. You would see it. Holly would see it. Holly and Katie would see
a
it too.
5'10" person just sit down.
Yeah. You kind of the tallest member of your group pretty much just crouches down to this little cute white Pokemon. Holly and Katie, you kind of just see your friend who is known for not being a softie, just crouch down with this cute little Pokemon. And a little love shot comes from its little yellow cheek as you pet it. Just something very light.
Oh yeah, you could be strong.
Big tail.
It looks at you and goes, huh?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Jisoo!
You look like you lived.
You can lift, bro. You'll be as swole as my Shinx. Look at this lad.
Do you even lift, bro?
Okay. Do you wanna try catching it?
Yeah.
I'm scared. Pachirisu, do you
All
go to
right.
the gym?
Roll for me.
Let's see, 10 plus 0 wisdom, so it's 2, 12.
Alright. So because it is very willing, it gets into the Pokeball, drops to the forest floor, boop, after a couple wiggles. And you caught Pachirisu.
You have a cute electric squirrel boy.
It is a girl.
Girl. I used boy in the gender neutral term with the I at the end.
So ironically,
While Bruce is preoccupied, I want to try and slip one Pokeball I have into his back pocket.
sleight of hand.
Thank you.
Alright.
would have been really
C-H-I.
R-I-S-E.
It's a solid 10.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so Pachirisu is a girl. Her nature is stubborn.
Welcome to the family.
She's level 3. And for her moves,
Making me rethink
she has
this.
quick attack, growl, charm, and spark.
Alright, so quick attack,
Growl,
growl,
charm,
charm, and spark.
yes.
Okay.
Now, Shinx was your active Pokemon.
Yes.
Shinx gets 1,500 XP. So,
Boy? What was that?
1,500.
Plus 1,000.
Wait, no.
No,
You
it's
gotta
not
remember your
now.
pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever you do want to add it, Pachirisu gets the feature or ability runaway.
I didn't do too great.
Alright, now it's level 3.
Got a 10.
What?
A 10.
So,
It's
as you are getting Pachirisu in its Pokeball, you go to stand up, and immediately a hand was pulled in your butt pocket. Now you just have a hand on your butt.
Oh.
In your pocket.
Wanna remove that?
Do you leave it in there?
No, because now I'm embarrassed.
Do you
You are beet red. You are beet
I
red.
looked at
What was that?
I thought I saw something on you.
Do I
On
see
my
this?
butt.
Yes.
Everyone sees that happen.
I'm just on the ground laughing.
We love when our checks fail sometimes.
We do. We really do.
Alright, I am trying for, there it is. Okay. So,
Buenos dias.
Katie. Katie, this is for you.
It's for you.
So, as Leo stands up, he's like, you notice something on Leo's head.
Oh no.
It's a Wurmple. Oh.
Red with little white caterpillar legs.
Do I feel
It's Krogunk! Finally!
Listen, Wurmple supremacy. Wurmple supremacy. So, a red little spiky caterpillar sits atop Leo's head.
Do I feel this?
You are way too embarrassed. You just touched the cute boy's butt.
Oh, I see.
and you are questioning life.
Touch the jock's butt.
just like, do you
Just
want,
like,
do you
You touch the jock's butt, and then you go like this. You're like, what's on my head? What's on my head? And you're freaking out.
I've watched baseball before.
I laugh
It's
even
too
harder.
short.
It's just creepy.
Harper. Holly, all you see is Harper slamming the dirt, face down, tears streaming down her cheeks. Katie. Leo
I just
takes both hands and whips Wurmple at you.
Oh no.
What do you
Do you
do?
want to dodge it?
What do you
Do
do?
you want to eat Wurmples?
oh no.
I definitely don't want to eat Wurmple.
Please don't eat Wurmple.
Gotcha.
We dodge the worm.
Okay, you step out of the way and Wurmple flies through the air and crash lands into the dirt.
Ooh, look what you did, Leah.
I'm slightly concerned for the Wurmple, but I still laugh.
So poor Wurmple chucked slowly starts to slink away. Do you want the Wurmple?
I take out like a repellent and I spray it all over my head. Just hold my breath, just gas myself.
Yeah, so you guys smell the really strong equivalent of bug spray. So if you, summertime, mosquito bug spray, Leo stinks of it. You're going to attempt to catch the Wurmple?
Yes.
Guys, our first Krogunk.
Our first Krogunk.
Alright.
I
So,
love to
So,
see it.
alright.
First one.
Are you going to straight roll?
Yes.
Alright, go for it.
Catch it.
It's Krogunk.
Quick, throw a
Alright.
Pokeball at it before he does.
Oh, no!
Was it a one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You know what? Go ahead. Do it. Do it again.
That's 2 ones.
And wait, you have +4, right?
Yeah.
That's 15.
15.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's a catch, DC.
You caught the crow.
You got the Wurmple. You got the Krogunk.
Name it Krogunk.
Okay, so
So
give
Krogunk named Wurmple and Wurmple
give
named
Sandshrew
Krogunk.
80 XP before we go further. You know I had to add the Wurmple after all that.
I was hoping you would, and I'm so happy you did.
Okay.
Because that was really funny.
So, Wurmple, the bug type Pokemon. Or a bug type Pokemon.
Look at you leveling up.
I did
Ooh, leveling up.
Level 2.
Okay, Wurmple.
That's kind of Wurmple.
Wurmple's naughty.
Oh no.
That's why he crawled on the
That's
head.
cause trouble.
He wanted to cause some trouble.
He's a neat one, Mr. Grinch.
Wurmple is some trouble-causing worm Pokemon. Wurmple is ready to stab someone,
He grew up in a bad home.
kind of like Holly. I'm Wurmple. I'm Wurmple, Harper said. Okay, Wurmple is gender non-conforming.
Better watch out, Leah.
Wurmple is level 3. It has poison sting.
I'm afraid. of the
String
power
shot?
Katie now wields.
Yeah, it has poison sting, string shot, and tackle. And Wurmple's abilities is Shield Dust. Once per long rest, this Pokemon can ignore a negative status condition.
That's fancy.
Absolutely demolished.
Alright, and now you have a Wurmple. Okay, guys. So, with a lot of Pokemon catching, a lot of shenanigans, a lot of beautiful nature walks,
A lot of sick ass teleports.
a teleport from our Leo and his Ralts, a lot of weird moments, you guys just chatting, walking, enjoying nature, beautiful, lush, green trees, foliage. It's a beautiful forest. This is Munchlax Forest, of course, your first forest encounter. And what would Munchlax Forest be
Without the Munchlax.
without a giant sleeping Snorlax blocking the exit?
Oh,
Oh.
I told you. Are there any Snorlaxes here? And you said no.
No, why would there be?
it's not called Snorlax
That's not
Forest. It's called
Snorlax.
Munchlax Forest.
Slap a mustache on it.
There is kind of like this exit archway that leads, you can see right over Snorlax's big belly, the town in the distance. It is either you crawl over him or wake him up and move him out of the way.
I'll look around. Smell you later. Teleport to the other side.
So, on the other side of Snorlax, you see Leo and Ralts, who is now out of the forest and just standing in the green fields, no longer amongst the trees and not trapped by Snorlax.
We'd love to see it.
So do you want to try and move this? I don't think we can, but I think it's worth a shot.
Wait, move him or wake him up?
Move him.
Oh.
I don't think I want to wait.
I don't know, man.
You could try rolling him, but I think it would take more than just two of you.
He's a little big for us
Yes,
to roll him
Holly?
out of the way. No.
Yes, Holly?
Oh no.
Are we gonna stab Snorlax?
No.
You're gonna pull.
Oh no.
You're gonna pull out the Glock.
Not the Glock.
I just check. Oh, max. Yeah, is that? Yeah, use it for
I watch as Spiel moves upward and just
Oh no.
goes up to the Snorlax and starts bouncing on his stomach.
Oh
So,
Follows this.
I love it.
So, little Spiel goes up, bounces up to Snorlax's arm, goes to Snorlax's belly, and starts going, Spiel! Spiel! Holly, you're just watching Spiel having a grand old time. This is like a trampoline.
Yup.
Gibble goes straight into action. They're now bouncing, like, kind of, not in sync, one sends the other up. And you just have the two roundest boys on top of a bigger, rounder boy.
We love to see it.
Climbing the Snorlax to get over it.
While Gibble and Spiel bounce on Snorlax, you hear, Snore.
Probably could climb it. The stronger people.
You're not here.
Exactly. I know.
Well, no, you can still talk to them, you're just, like, 20 feet apart.
I'm just
Yeah, I'm not sure if he will wake up or
If
be
I
willing
mean,
to do anything.
climbing this guy, I think we'd have to be kind of careful.
Sorry guys.
If we're gonna, if you want to climb him,
I don't get telekinesis for a while.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I mean,
I'm
I can
gonna-
put my climbing
I'm gonna
tools
try
in
and climb.
practice.
Okay. I'm gonna say Dex.
Dex, alright. Just straight Dex.
Mm-hmm.
15 total.
Alright, so nimbly and gently as you can, you start climbing. Seal and Gibble still bouncing. You have to evade them, you do. You
What is my
get over the main hump of his belly, and then you're able to slide down the other side of Snorlax. You hear a big, deep snore, which I cannot portray with my voice. There you go. Yes. A big, deep Snorlax. He rolls over a little bit, and you slide off. And then thunks back into place.
It's fine. Just come on.
Look at Mianfu. You up for this?
He jumps, bounces once like Spiel and Gibble, and flips off to the other side.
Well, I'll take that as a yes. I'll start. I'll be right over there. Don't worry. I'll start climbing. I'll try.
Spiel rolls off to the other side. Gibble slides down Snorlax's arm.
That's not too bad.
Most of the Pokemon are over.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, just as nimble, if not nimbler, with your karate moves, you make it over there pretty swiftly.
Springboard.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you basically do one quick jump, so you try not to disturb him. and you're over. And you're
Did
over.
Snorlax just inhale Joel?
I suffocate.
Joel is missing.
He's no breed.
You go.
Lands next to Mianfu.
I'm gonna follow suit of Spiel.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
You're
A dex.
gonna roll off
I'm
onto
doing
it.
Oh!
I'm going to tell Ralts to go to the other side and go help out Harper, and I'll have Ralts use teleport to get
Okay,
back over.
Ralts teleports in front of you and reaches up its little white hand.
That'll be it.
You bring it down and you take the hand and it starts leading you. it starts to walk.
We love it.
Okay, so you still make it, but
He bit off my
Yeah.
leg.
oh no. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna keep that in mind because I need. Are you having Ralts use teleport one last time? Get Harper
Yeah.
over.
That was my plan.
Harper teleports over onto the other side. You're like, whoa. You kind of stumble a bit. You get over, but you step Snorlax's face.
That sounds about right.
You get over, and you do get over successfully, but all you hear is and you hear a big yawn. Someone do a good yawn for me. Like that. And you hear Snorlax begins to roll over.
Alright, I have an idea.
You can, if you are quick, you can all start running.
I
Let's
actually switch
run.
over to Hypno and I send out Hypno.
That's not
You
Hypno.
have Drowsy.
Drowsy.
Stop calling him
I'm
Drowsy.
sorry.
Stop calling him Hypno.
I'm not used
Okay.
to.
So
I
you
send
send
out
out
Drowsy.
You send out Drowsy.
I'm the pawn.
I'm going to have Drowsy use Hypnosis.
Okay.
Mianfu and I cartwheel away.
You robbed the little Poketree as thanks, and I just grabbed Gil and Ruth and ran.
Understandable.
Okay. Hypnosis. So what do I have to do?
You have to make a Wisdom saving throw as Snorlax.
Dirty 20.
It doesn't work. And I pick up Hypno by the underarms.
Very slowly, a tree branch cracks and Snorlax starts to stand up. What is he, like 10 feet tall?
He's
Probably.
huge. He's huge.
Snorlax. What are you guys doing?
I'm already gone.
Joel is running. Joel's
I
running.
was-
I think we should go.
Okay.
Snorlax is 6'11".
Alright, Snorlax
Okay,
is 6'11".
but
We're gonna say about
he's
17.
remember, he's
We're gonna say-
thick.
He's
Yeah.
thick.
Alright, well, yeah.
1,000 pounds.
He's trying to, like, he notices all of you. As you start running, you're all running. Snore.
Bye, Snorlax.
See you later.
And he starts to walk out of the way. And we need to find somewhere else to sleep.
Maybe we'll see you again, but hopefully on better terms.
Hopefully on better terms. So
Poor Leo just standing there holding Hypno, afraid that he was gonna get body
Drowsy.
slammed. Drowsy. I'm gonna get used to it eventually, maybe.
Yeah, by the time he's a
You don't.
By the time
He's
he's
Well, it's okay. Don't
So,
got Wurple.
you guys
You
are
got it.
safely
Oh, God.
you guys are safely out of Munchlax Forest. New Pokemon, leveled up a little bit, and this is where we're going to take a break. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you guys stay for a bit. Enjoy some cool Chill music. welcome back to our first Pokemon journey. Our trainers went through Munchlax Forest. They walked Route 101, encountered some wild Pokemon, and helped out a hurt little Vulpix. Found some really cool Pokemon in the forest. An Esper, a poor little tyrant who was stuck in a tree because his head is just a bit too big for his body. Not an Arcanine, a Growlithe, a Growlithe who was a bit too skittish, and with the use of teleport, Leo got to just a bit before Bruce.
We also got a Wurmple.
We also got a Wurmple, and a Krogunk.
Not to
And
get
a
those
Pancham.
confused.
Not to get them confused, and a
Pachirisu.
no
Pancham.
Pancham, thank you, and a Pancham, and a really strong Pachirisu who took a liking to Bruce. Strong recognizes strong. On their way out of Munchlax Forest, a big, larger than normal Snorlax blocked the exit, in which Spiel and Gibble decided to bounce on Snorlax's belly, in which the trainers followed suit in order to climb over him, except for Leo, who used teleport again, and used teleport to help Harper out over here. Joel being a bit more nimble than Bruce just making it, and Holly getting over, but not without stepping on Snorlax's poor face, in which Snorlax woke up and waved goodbye to our trainers, going to find a new spot to nap in, where tiny round Pokemon won't jump on big round Pokemon. So, now that we're out of the woods, oh man, I should have said into the woods when we first started. Anyway, so, however, as we leave Munchlax Forest, there's about a mile more to go of nice grassy, soft, plain field. Still a dirt footpath to follow. Easy to see in the distance as it's not far away. So probably about a 20 to 30 minute walk as you guys make it to Woodpine Town. So Woodpine Town is again a small town, similar to Pastel Pond, just a bit bigger, much more of a town than a little village. But for all of you, this is your first stop on your Pokemon journey. The lushness of the forest stays in this area. Again, not as crowded as the forest itself, but a lot of lush grass, a lot of bushes, a lot of trees around. And it becomes a bit more wispy, kind of like that field on Route 101. And the town seems to take up most of this valley. It kind of sits in like this valley. And you kind of approach it, dirt paths give way to, again, cobblestone, brick-paved streets. And luckily, not too far in, you pass a couple of residential areas, a couple of shops, but right there in the center, which I'm sure all of you could use a little bit of, is the Pokemon Center, standing right next to the Pokemart. So if any of you need to go heal your Pokemon and go buy some supplies, you guys are now running a bit low on Pokeballs, maybe you guys want some potions, Poke treats.
I'll go to the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, me too.
Alright.
Same.
Alright, so you all line up at the Pokemon Center. Nurse Joy greets you. Good afternoon, trainers. How can I help you? And she sets out, oopsies.
Man down.
She sets down some trays where you can all put your Pokeballs inside of. And when you're done distributing each of your Pokeballs, she takes each tray and she says, this will only take a few minutes. And the Pokemon Center music plays, and you see them all come up in like, yeah, there you go. They see all, you see all of your Pokemon come up in pixelized forms on the big screen behind the counter. And 5-10 minutes later, because it's kind of overwhelmed with all of your Pokemon, they all heal up, and they're all ready to be taken back. Resting in their Pokeballs, and you can restore all of their HP and restore all of their PP back.
I'm going to switch out Esper for Growlithe on here.
Alright, you switch out Esper.
For Growlithe.
Oh, so Growlithe is in your party.
Yes.
Alright, so Esper's gonna be in your PC. And Growlithe is gonna be on your party. If you guys have anyone in your PC that you would want in your party, you can switch that out here at Poke Centers. Alright.
Well, I only have
Right now you can have 3 in your party.
well, I only have 3, so I'm set.
Alright, good. Alright, awesome. So this is Woodpine Town. So the structure, so kind of the structures are simple. They're not over extravagant. They're just normal, nothing gaudy. Probably the gaudiest structure, and that's even saying much, is closer to the back of the town. So like I said, this town kind of sits in this valley. Not exactly in a field, but kind of like this valley. There's a lot of rolling, there's a lot of rolling hills.
I admire all this nature.
Oh yeah, you are loving it. Even though this is a town and like it is residential and like you are a lot like the hills, the mountains all the way on the horizon, the bright blue sky, the sun just getting ready to set. So you're starting to see a little bit of oranges, a little bit of pinks, just barely. It's about to set. Yeah, you are loving this nature right now. It reminds you a lot of home, but much more expanse. So Harper, you're eating this up. So at the other end of town, which for you guys is going to be the north end, you're entering from the south end. Near the north gates, there's a bigger structure. The architecture is simple. It's modest. It's just made from stone and wood. And you would all know, since this is again your first stop on the Pokemon journey, you would all know this as the Woodpine Gym, where trainers come for their first badge, the Simplicity Badge. So we don't have to do the gym right away. We can save the gym for next week. If any of you guys would just like to do some exploration outside of town or in town, whatever you guys would like to do. If you want to do any interaction, if you want to do some one-on-one training with your Pokemon, or if you want to battle each other.
I want to go to the mart and resupply.
So do I.
Alright, anyone else going to the Pokemart?
Yeah.
Alright, so group trip to the store. Groceries. Alright, what's up?
Groceries and Pokeballs.
Yep.
Let's see.
Okay, so can we just sound off how much money each of you have?
I have
2,000.
1,400.
14?
2,600.
You should all have 14, and then you, I said you have 18, 40. So. Alright, so middle class, upper middle class, rich kid.
Yep, rich kid.
Alright, so each Pokeball each Pokeball is 200 Poke.
Okay.
I'll get 10.
You'll get 10. How much are potions? 250? 300? 200?
Actually-
There. Each potion is 200? Okay, because I haven't know I made Pokeballs cheaper. Because I think Pokeballs are supposed to be 250.
I'll take 5 instead,
You'll
because I don't
take-
want to go completely broke.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, because they were a little bit different from Pokemon D&D? Alright, so you know what?
Different
No.
prices.
Yeah, okay. So Pokeballs are going to be 100 Poke.
Oh, they are 100 now? Then in
I
that
don't
case, I will
I
get 10.
buy 2 Pokeballs.
Alright, so you take off 200 Poke, so you have 1,200. You buy 10, that is 1,000.
And it gets me a free Premier Ball?
And it gets you free Premier Ball, so you have 11 Pokeballs.
Wonderful. We love to see
Yeah,
it.
so Pokeballs are 100 each. Potions are 200 each.
Okay.
That's, I was getting mixed up. So.
Can we?
How many are you getting?
I bought
4. So take off 400 Poke, so you have 1,000 left.
Are there any like berries or any other items, or is it just Pokemon, Pokeballs and potions?
I'd say there are berries here. Let me pull up the Pokemon berry list.
Before we go foraging.
That's true.
You could go foraging.
How much did you
Oh,
say?
wait,
Potion?
Potions 200 each, and a Pokeball is 100 each.
Take a potion.
1 potion. Alright, so you have 1,200 left. Do Do you still want me to look at berries?
No, I'll go foraging. I'll take 1 potion and 2 Pokeballs.
1 potion and 2 Pokeballs. So that is going to be 400 off.
Yep.
So you'll have 1,450 left.
I think I'm gonna do the same, so I bring me down to 1,000.
Okay, awesome. Just keep track of your money and keep track of how many.
Yeah.
If you can, either in your app or either in your notes app, do keep track of how much money and how many Pokeballs you have.
Kevin's got it.
Oh, for each of you?
Kevin has one.
Okay. And just how are you keeping track of it? Good to know.
Thank you for
All right.
playing, too,
Love to
because
see
I
it. Love to
didn't
see it.
Erase the 2 that you threw.
Okay. Right. So yeah, the Pokemart man. Make sure he hands you all of your correct items. Counts up your money. Counts up the change. Anything else I can help you with today?
By chance, is this the one my dad works at? Or is he at home? Because remember my dad.
Oh, that's right. This was the closest one to your town.
By chance.
By chance.
I totally forgot that was in your backstory. Yes.
I want to see if you remember.
No, absolutely, yeah. So,
Hey, Dad.
So I totally forgot about this because this is the closest town to Pastel Pond. Anything else is way too far for your father to come to. You all walk into the Pokemon, so backtracking a bit, I just want to make sure all the items in my was there first. Backtracking, you all walk in and you see a familiar man because you've seen this man before. You all know this is Joel's dad. No name, just Joel's dad.
Hi, Joel's dad.
Hi.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Joel, son, and friends.
What's up?
I just saw you this morning. I didn't think you'd be here so quick.
Oh,
You know that friend of yours? Yeah,
yeah.
that thought it'd take long.
He knows he's getting called out.
He's being called out.
How's it going?
It's pretty exciting.
Really?
I already caught. I caught 2 other Pokemon today.
That's amazing. What did everyone else catch?
He got a Wurmple.
A Wurmple?
No,
That's
it was
not
not.
really your
It
type.
was not a Wurmple.
Was there a Wurmple?
I got the Wurmple.
You got a Wurmple, Katie.
I got the Wurmple.
Oh, that's nice. Your parents would love to hear it. Anyone else? Anything cool? Anything interesting?
I caught an Eevee. And also a Tyrant, too.
A Tyrant. Those are rare to see.
Yeah.
Eevees are adorable.
Mm-hmm.
My wife loves them.
Oh, does she have a favorite evolution or just
Oh, well, we ourselves don't have. What does your mother do? No, yeah, we. I was gonna say we ourselves don't have any Pokemon. But I think if she were, I think she would very much like Sylveon.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes, just like her.
Quite harsh with the Vaporeon myself.
Water types are nice. Oh, speaking of, I do see your spiel. I love me some water types. You know,
Starts rolling around.
it's why I moved to the coast.
And he's zoomed.
He's a character.
He's bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Well, I'm glad to see my Joel meet such good friends. I'm glad he's not traveling alone.
Now here's the question: do you ever just dunk Spiel in like clean water and use him as a Roomba to just like go around the tile?
It's
Roomba.
pretty funny, not gonna lie.
No.
No.
He's such put him to work.
All right. And Bruce, strong jockman about town.
Of course.
Anything interesting?
You know, small Pokemon. And I'll take out my Pokemon.
Pet racing?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at you. Hard to catch him for just starting out. I knew he'd be a good one. I'm rooting for you. Don't worry, son. I still.
Well, thank you for the information.
But, you know, I'm sure I'll see all of you at the Stadium Cup.
Sure.
Can't wait to watch my boy on TV.
Well, hopefully, I'll be hitting up that gym soon.
Hopefully I don't get put up against him. Don't want to knock him out too early.
Well, I'm sure Evan will all be, you know, the evening is coming up. His last gym battle might be the last one for the day. But I can get you and your friends a free night at the hostel in town. since I work here, and I'm sure Evan would love to battle Alia tomorrow morning bright and early.
That's.
Thanks, Dad.
Sure.
Sure.
I'd love to battle him.
Why?
What?
Why would you love? Wait, so he goes. Why would you love to battle him?
Yeah, please explain.
Do you not battle?
Not particularly.
Oh, your parents are the researchers, the professors.
Yes.
Yes.
See. But the best thing about being a researcher is knowing the strengths and weaknesses of your Pokemon.
This is true.
So I'm sure you'll do great.
What type is he?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Easy.
She's
It's literally called Simplicity Badge.
Okay.
His name's Evan.
Easy.
Evan.
Hunter's gonna demolish it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna one-shot all of Evan's teams.
Just like,
That's assuming I hit.
slap.
If I hit, then maybe.
It's gonna be like Karate Chop City. Like.
Yeah.
If we're talking about someone hitting, that's my concern. What'd you roll? A 2.
Well, we stopped by. We just wanted to resupply. We did use some of the Pokeballs. So.
Of course, of course. Well, feel bad, I feel like I should. You guys. Well, you know what? You know what? He hands you a courtesy card. It's
Word.
usually a thing they use for police. So he hands you something. He says he hands you something. He says, at the next city, you show this to the man at the Pokemon, and he'll give you a little discount.
Sweet.
Be safe out there. Here's a Glock.
Holly's like, I already got you covered.
I think Holly's already got one.
Here's your Costco membership card. They'll let you into the building.
To let you in the Pokemon.
Password.
Well, you guys be safe out there. Have fun. Catch all those Pokemon and get your badges.
Oh.
He's very down energy.
Thank you.
Then before
Of
I
course.
walk out, I'll like, oh, and then I run back to him. Have you heard from Sis?
Oh, not yet. It's been a busy day. A lot of trainers. You know, it's the starting season. You know, everyone's going out. School's out. A lot of people traveling. I haven't even got a chance to check my phone yet.
Okay.
But you know what? I'm sure she's so excited to know that you're starting.
Oh, I already told her, so hopefully I can catch up to her.
Oh, hopefully. But you know, she'd be a tough one to beat.
Yeah.
Maybe you two will be matched in the Stadium Cup.
Oh.
There's a dynamic.
That made me a little nervous. I don't know. I mean, she's been doing this longer than me. I just started today.
Oh, don't worry about it. You'll be great.
I hope so. But I'll try my best.
All right. But you know, I'm proud of both my kids. I love you.
Love you too, Dad.
All right.
Thank you.
He reaches over the counter and ruffles your hair.
Then I run back out.
All
After I
right.
get my things.
Joel comes out last. He's still having some father-son time before he had to go. You all got your things. All your Pokemon are healed. What are we looking at and doing?
I would like to force some berries.
Okay.
I'll come along because I want to train.
All right.
Okay.
I'll train with my shins.
Okay.
I'm gonna go settle into the hostel first.
Okay.
I'm going with you.
I was-
getting bouncy.
Yeah.
Bouncy.
Phil needs his name.
I train bulldogs.
Okay. So, Joel and Holly are gonna go find the hostel. What you do successfully, you let them know that your father sent you and that he works at the Pokemart. The person behind the counter says, "Oh yes, first day of your journey. All right, trainer's rate. Because your father works in town. All right, you and your friends are free for the night. Here's one room key.
Thank you so much.
It has 6 beds. So there are there are 3 sets of bunk beds. All right, so you guys will go set up the room. You know, if you guys do that, we are going to go to our foragers first. Are you going to train, or are you actually helping look for berries?
I'm probably gonna more keep an eye out to see if there's
So
other
you're looking
Pokemon
for
in
other
there.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
All right, foraging.
Question though.
Yes.
Can I send out my other Pokemon to help me?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't want them to go too far from you. Like, you want them to still stay in sight, but they can definitely help look.
Gibble has to stay with me. You know I can't just eat all the berries, so.
Yeah.
He's just
So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you make 2 perception checks with advantage. So roll 4 times and take the 2 highest numbers.
What about survival?
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you want to make it
That's
easier,
fine.
you can use my d20s.
Who likes survival shit?
That's fair.
Rangers.
18,
Yes, but
18,
who likes Rangers in any game? That Pokemon Rangers. That was
Alright,
what
what
I
are the
said.
top 2?
17 and 18.
17 and 18. Okay, so I'm gonna say you spend about an hour. You go foraging. You send out your little Pokemon. Gibble is looking with you, although he's a little short. But that means he can get stuff on the bushes. You can get stuff in the trees. So if you want to spend longer than an hour, then you could get more. But for now, I'm going to say you will get 4 different berries. So you are going to get.
You're gonna get
Alex.
a sea of dice on the ground.
Bro, the people under us must hate you.
Oh yeah. How many we got? Who's that?
All right, sorry about that.
That's okay.
All right, so
We're good.
6.
you're gonna get 1 lum berry,
We're very OP.
2 oran berries,
Super good.
So we're on high school. We're on high school.
and you are going to get 1 citrus berry.
Oh, that's a good one.
They're all good.
Well, citrus
Citrus.
berry restores 30
Citrus.
HP.
As opposed to orange. Orange's weak.
Orange 10.
You said I
Yeah,
had
orange
to
is
do
nice.
for like,
We do have low health.
like longer.
If you want to do it for longer, you can get more.
At max,
I'll
you
do
have
that.
20 health.
Okay. So after that, you find 1 chesto berry,
Jesus Christ.
1 rost berry,
Okay. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay.
and
Gotta pop off again.
It's insane.
and
Just gonna jack chair.
we are going to say trying to find it. Okay, never mind. 1 asperberry.
Ass hair.
Is it? It's spelled like asper. Is it
Aspar?
Aspar?
I don't know. I think it's Aspar. Aspar.
ASPEAR berry,
Yeah.
which cures freeze.
I'll have to write to Peter to tell him what kind of berries they have.
Okay, absolutely. Oh yes. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I forgot that I have to keep that in my mind for when you're in a different area. All right. So you take pictures, and he's like, oh yeah, that's definitely this kind of berry. I taught you so well. Oh wow, they look nice and fresh. Did you pick them yourself? And he loves to see that you're out and about. We love to see it.
We do.
But all my homies, keep 12.
We do.
So, with that, we'll go to our training section. So, are you guys specifically just training? Like, are you having your Pokemon train with each other? Or are you out looking for all Pokemon too?
I'm just training.
I'm probably looking
Could
for
I
With,
train
like,
them with
are you training-
myself?
Like, what he's also asking, what Katie's also asking. So, like, are you, okay, so you're trying to catch him this.
Yes.
Alright. We'll get back to you.
I'm just trying to level up.
Oh, why is my computer locking?
Oh no. Not allowed.
I can get through this on my computer. We're not doing the gym tonight. Okay. Katie, what are you trying to do?
Level up Vulpix.
Oh, I know, but like how?
Counters,
yeah.
battling yourself.
Battle.
Yeah, so you're trying to do random encounters. You're trying to, okay, so you're doing what? Okay, so you guys will go off together then. And you are just gonna do you particularly want to be in the center of town? Do you want to be out of town but be in like the fields?
We'll be in the field.
Okay, bless you. Bless you. Alright, so we're gonna go to these two first. And we're gonna roll some random encounters, guys.
We love to see it.
I'm gonna do it.
Random encounter. It's Bruce.
Alright, because you guys want to level up, I am going to make this a little stronger. I'm gonna make these level 4 Pokemon.
Oh no, stinky.
Are we tag teaming them together?
It is up to you. It depends how much XP you guys want for.
Am I witnessing this battle?
You are out picking berries, so because this is going on at the same time, you're out there for a couple of hours, you are definitely gonna see this. You're like picking your berries and you're like, what are they? Okay. Let's start off with, Katie. What is your type again? Your ice type?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Oh, no, it's
So-
a fire type.
Yeah, he's ice
I was
with the
thinking,
wormhole.
I was thinking about it, but you know what? Only because it came up earlier. So you see this short little Pokemon, kind of just waddling, like walking on his 2 little feet. He's round, he's blue, and he has big blue pointy ears.
It's Munchlax.
It's Munchlax.
That was Spiel.
It's not
It's another
Spiel in the hills.
It's another
rolling
Spiel.
around. So this is Munchlax. I'm gonna go up and fight it.
Yes.
All right, roll for initiative. You approach Munchlax. It notices you. It goes
Roll a D20.
Munch. Roll for initiative,
Roll a d20.
and then yeah,
Yes.
and add your dex.
The Pokemon for me.
Your deck.
No,
yes.
your
So
Vulpix
plus
is.
one.
+1.
Yeah.
So 15.
All right, there you go. 15. Okay. You go first. So you can attack the Munchlax with whatever move your Alolan Vulpix has.
I would like to use. Confuse Ray.
All right, so you're gonna roll. Wait, do I have to roll, right?
Yeah.
Let's.
Does
What
it
is
have a
it?
DC?
Is that a DC?
It's a. Let me see this.
It'll
Or does
say-
does
it'll
it
say
have an
DC.
attack
Does
bonus?
it make a ranged attack against a creature?
Yeah.
then-
So Confuse Ray, you have to hit.
Alright,
So
yeah.
you're gonna roll a d20 and add 3.
There you go.
11.
Okay. 11. It misses.
Oh, yes.
So you're still gonna take away PP.
Take away.
So after seeing that, it is going to attempt to lick. It's going to lick the Vulpix. Does a 17 hit? Vulpix. Look at its AC.
Yes.
Oh, 13.
I want him to learn. Okay. So,
That's your form of class.
so Vulpix is going to take 8 points of ghost damage. If in traits, does it give any vulnerabilities or immunities?
Rock, steel, fighting, fire.
Okay, so you can go back to moves now. So it doesn't take any extra or any less damage, and it is now again Vulpix's turn.
We use Confuse Ray again.
Alright.
All right, roll it again. Add 3. Roll that again.
You have advantaged.
Just roll it again.
17.
That's a lot better. That hits.
Okay.
Okay,
gonna say, that
Confuse
doesn't-
Ray.
Now you roll a d4 to see
Now
how much
there's-
it's used for.
Now Confuse Ray is that ghost type.
Yes.
It takes no damage.
Well,
It's
it's
not
not
a
supposed
damage
to.
move.
It's a status.
It's a status effect
Oh, I
move.
see.
Read it. I thought it was a damage move.
It's- You target a creature in range with this ray of ghostly light. Make a ranged attack against a creature
Yeah.
on hit. They become confused.
Okay, so they just become confused. Okay. Alright, add status effect. Confused.
There.
Do you have to roll for how many rounds I'm confused for?
Yes, you roll a d4.
So I'm confused for 3 rounds,
That's pretty
which
great.
means I have to roll to move every time.
Nice.
It's gonna attempt to lick again. Now, because it is melee, I have to roll a move. Oh. Oops.
Good night.
What did it land on? No, 9. No, I'll reroll it. Okay.
I have a number.
I can't move. I'm just gonna double check. On a roll of 16 or higher, the status ends immediately. On the result of a 10 or lower, the Pokemon hurt itself for the amount of type damage equal to its proficiency bonus. 2. I take 2 damage. Munchlax takes 2 damage.
Honestly, take those.
Where did you?
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go for ice shard.
Ice shard. Alright. Go for it. Roll for it.
Alright, so you roll a d20 and add 3.
Oh, look, you hit. You actually hit. Okay, you rolled a 15.
For my
3 plus. No, not plus anything.
Alright, so 3.
yeah.
Alright.
Let me see.
1, 2, 3.
Terrified how much health this one's like. So.
Oh, that's a bonus action.
Oh, so Ice Shard is a bonus action, so you can still have another action.
Yeah.
So do you have another damage move?
We could struggle.
You can just struggle without using everything else.
What do you mean? Yeah, you can still use struggle.
Alright, technically you could struggle.
Yeah. We'll
Does that do damage to yourself?
Yeah, no.
No, it's hurt someone.
So
You lash out with an unarmed strike as an improvised weapon.
Amazing.
You make a melee attack roll, doing damage equal to 2 plus your damage, so it's 4. You do 4 damage. 3?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at mine.
Ready for this like 2.
Nat 20? Yeah.
He rolled a nat 20. So he did 6 damage.
He did 6 damage.
There you go. There you go. You won't
Sounds about right.
roll.
Man, I couldn't see, so.
Right.
You know.
With both
Okay,
your hands.
so it's going to try to see if you can move again. Confusion wears off. And it's going, and it's going to lick. It's not going to lick Vulpix.
Okay.
It is now your turn.
Can I switch to Sandshrew?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
That
That's
is
an action.
your action.
Okay, that's fine.
So it is going to try to lick Sandshrew.
That's
I think you might have
It
been-
does not lick Sandshrew. I rolled a 2.
I think you might have been able to Ice Shard then swing.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, it would have been able to do one more Ice Shard on the way out.
Yeah.
So if you want to roll for Ice Shard, you can.
Yeah.
Is I shard a bonus action?
Yes.
Oh,
Did you get heated?
No.
Oh.
No, he's going to do an Ice Shard and then switch to Sandshrew, which is pretty smart. That hits.
Nice.
Hits.
4.
Okay.
Alright, there you go. And now Sandshrew is out. You call Vulpix back.
Yep.
And it doesn't lick Sandshrew. I rolled a 2, so now Sandshrew's turn.
We go for the scratch.
Alright, let's see it. What's the total?
14.
That hits.
Nice.
I think goodness, I would have lost my mind.
And total?
8.
That cool. We love to see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Lick again.
What?
It's licking Sandshrew.
Oh,
That's first.
No. Natural 20 for all you listening at home. That is 16 points of ghost damage.
16. Wait.
16.
Is it double everything or just double dice? Yeah.
Is it double everything?
Is
No,
it critical?
it's double everything or double dice.
Critical is double dice.
So what is it? What was that one move where it was like double everything?
Well, if it's
That's when it's
type
type
effective,
advantage. Type advantage.
And
they're
13.
critical.
You're lucky. 13.
Yeah, that's
You're lucky.
I mean,
You survived this time.
three damage. It saved you for 3 damage.
That's where moves.
Sometimes that saves
Saves
your
your
life.
life, yeah.
That's where moves like Night Slash and Razor Leaf get ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
we go for scratch.
Go ahead.
I swear if I roll 1. 19.
Okay, perfect. Alright, so roll for that damage.
6.
6. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is this still going?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's really hardy, but he's whooping her.
Okay.
He's gonna try licking again. That hits.
Yeah.
That is going to be
Oh, pretty good DC.
2 damage.
Think,
2 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
You go like
How about a little more for the strat?
Rudy scratch one more time.
Yeah. It's a 9.
It's a 9. It's not hit. It's a miss. It's gonna lick again. Actually, you know what?
Me. I know.
You know what? Would it be mean to let him use metronome?
I don't know.
Are you ready to roll metronome?
No. No. Metronome would have been nicer than that. Natural 20 on that lip.
You're crying in the club right now.
How much HP?
Oh my god.
Sandshrew is unconscious.
This is
At least you have another
Sandshrew is unconscious.
No, switch him out.
switched.
Yeah, you can switch them out and then do stuff.
Bring out the Vulpix.
Are you bringing Vulpix out or
Vulpix
what?
is back.
Vulpix is back?
It's back.
Alright, Vulpix is back out.
Good thing we're near a town.
Because Vulpix is coming out, it can use Ice Shard on its entrance.
Okay. Yeah, well,
It comes out of Pokeball.
Yeah, no, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
These little missiles come out as she like jumps out of the
I
Pokeball.
just have to roll for it.
Yeah.
11.
11?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Roll the damage.
Oh my god.
Is that a 4?
No.
Oh. What's that total? just what?
How many ones can one
Mike,
make?
come on, Mike.
You know what?
What is
You know what? Want to take this dice? Take that dice. Roll it again. Roll that dice. Please tell me it's okay.
Okay, that's better.
What's that, 2?
It's a 2. You know what? That's better. He's in the red now. He's in the red now. He's gonna try. He's gonna try licking Vulpix.
Wait, don't
Oh yes, you have an action. You have an action.
Okay, we're gonna go for the gamer confuser.
Okay,
This is
confusion.
pretty
Gamer
gamer.
kill.
Now
That is
roll
pretty
it.
gamer. You have to roll 15 or higher.
That is a 3.
That's 15. All right, so so Munchlax is confused again. It's going to try and break it. So it hurt itself and loses its turn.
Okay.
Please tell me this thing has like 10 HP.
It
or
has
like,
4 HP
This
left.
thing is.
Do you want to try catching it?
God.
Do you want to try catching Munchlax, or do you want to kill it and just get the XP for Vulpix?
You want that XP?
It is super.
I will tell you,
easy.
you will get 1,700 if you kill it.
Yo.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
that's a lot.
that's a lot-
That
that's
is
a
a
lot.
hefty amount of XP.
Yeah, you will level up Vulpix like crazy.
Not Sandshrew though. Sandshrew dead.
Sandshrew won't get it. Oh my god! Yes! It's dead!
Everything's
No,
coming
it's
to
roll
me.
the die. Roll it. Roll 2
Just-
or higher.
1.
You know what? No, it's dead. It's dead. It's dead.
Not
Oh
that
my
it
god.
phases
Okay, sorry. For my players and my viewers, Munchlax is not dead. No Pokemon dies. No Pokemon was harmed in the filming of this podcast.
No Pokemon is.
Not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
We say no Pokemon's harmed, but there
Poor
are types of-
Katie. Poor Katie's struggling.
Oh, would you look at that?
Oh,
Struggle
look
kill.
at that.
Congrats.
Okay. So, Munchlax faints. And poor Sandshrew, poor Sandshrew resting in its Pokeball, Vulpix struggling through this fight. Vulpix gets 1,700 XP. Plus 1,000. You
Not
have to
that
put the
much.
plus signs.
Yeah, you just do.
So did I see this fight?
Yes, it was a struggle to watch.
I'm so sorry.
Katie looks so
I
bad.
This
saw
fight
the struggle, so
was
I'm gonna give you an
so
orange berry.
Yeah.
2 orange berries, actually.
That's very generous.
It is very good.
Have some.
She takes one back for the cost of
So
points.
It looked like you were
I
struggling
like
hard.
this role
Have
play.
berry.
Let's have some interaction here. Say what you do.
Oh, well. It was a hard fight, I'm sure, but here's 2 orange berries.
Thanks. Maybe my Pokemon will actually land their attacks.
Wow.
Harsh.
Your poor Vulpix.
I mean, You just gotta give them some encouragement.
Yeah, I think they'll like the berries. Maybe it'll make them feel better.
Yeah.
What a nice trainer.
You're so nice to you.
Okay. Moving on.
How do I do?
No.
Moving on.
No.
I don't know who to put you up against.
Mike is crying in the
Not Munchlax.
You have played
Whatever you do,
94
not.
tournaments
Um,
on Pokemon Showdown. This is one taking.
Ooh, if I put you up against them, you know what? I'll give you this one because this one's a lot easier to help you go quickly. You see a little like blue Pokemon on
Another Munchlax.
on its black hind legs with a little black mask and red eyes. Real.
Riolu.
Crying in the club right now.
You're crying in the hostel.
I'm
You're
crying in the hostel right now. Bring me the whole hostel.
Am I also singing this? Am I seeing everything?
You were so yeah, after that fight, you go back to your berry picking, and then you see your friend Leo encounters
What are words?
a real
I am gonna put good old fashioned rolls up there.
roll for initiative.
Thank you. 12.
Please roll low. Yay.
Oh no.
6.
Cool. Double team.
Okay.
Confusion.
Okay.
23.
Yeah. Okay. It's confused.
Yes, that is. I forgot about that. That is the lovely part.
Okay. So
7 points doubled, right? It's
Yeah,
a
doubled.
Days a week.
14 points of psychic damage.
That's half of its damage.
Nice.
So Ralts stares down Riolu, and something that you can't see, or normal trainers couldn't see, but something you're trained to notice, is Ralts does its confusion move, and you can sense it, where most other trainers wouldn't. Psychic type trainers can hone in on it if they're well trained. You have been since childhood.
I got them Esper talents. We
Yeah,
love it.
so Ralts does its confusion, and Riolu, you see the little yellow birds around its head as it wobbles around. You see Riolu getting all wobbly from far away. You're like, what just happened? Because you didn't see any move take place.
Rolls just hold its head and it goes boom.
Yeah.
It's like,
So it has to roll to see if it can move.
yep. How to do?
14, so it can move, but
Yep.
it doesn't break. It
It's
is.
confused for. I didn't do that. Just this round.
It's going to do quick attack.
Understandable.
So that is 11 to hit.
Does hit, but you get to
Okay.
roll a d4.
Yeah. That is 1 damage. But then so
you
did
got a 1, so no, a d4 on double team. That's
Oh.
what I'm talking about.
Well, I rolled 1. Oh, well then I rolled 1. Yeah.
You rolled 1. Okay, the attack does come through.
All right, and then you only get 1 point of damage.
Only 1.
And then it is going to faint. 10.
That does not.
So the feint does not go through. It's your turn again.
You said it's not looking too great?
Nope.
I'm gonna do something that Leo thinks would be nice. I'm gonna pull out my Premier Ball, and I'm going to attempt to capture Riola.
Okay. What is your animal handling bonus?
I get 5.
It's a 5. You have to roll at least a 10.
Hunter's sweating next to me.
Hunter's like, is this mine? Is this for me?
No, I'm just crying in the hostel right now.
You can sense that Riolu showed up.
You and me both.
12?
Oh, you rolled 12 total, so you had to roll at least a 10 on the die.
I have to roll at least a 10.
That's a rip.
I mean...
The Pokeball misses.
Oh. We'll just say that's a regular Pokeball.
Yeah, the regular Pokeball misses.
Not my Premier Ball. My Premier Ball
But you
will be for the catch one.
He throws a premier ball. All of a sudden,
It is now Riolu's
it turns
turn.
into a
It is going to
Pokeball.
see if it
Flips
can
over.
move. It cannot move. In fact, it hurts itself.
Cool.
It is now your turn.
We trying again.
Alright, go
Oh,
ahead.
I should have had advantage because it's confused. No, wait. No, it wasn't. I'm a liar. Means it technically wasn't confused then either. So it actually gets its full round of stuff.
Why?
I only got
It was confused for one round. And you did that
I
wrong.
already rolled. I already
Okay.
gave it its damage.
Okay.
So it's your turn. It won't be confused after this, though.
Alright, I'm just trying to play fair.
Yeah, but I already rolled.
Alright, that's much better. That's a 23.
You catch it. So you throw the Pokeball. Riolu, just coming out of its state of confusion, ready to pull a quick attack. You throw the ball, and it plops to the ground, rolls around for a bit. Boop! You caught Riolu.
Okay.
I'm
XP
gonna be
first.
I'm gonna be nice and give you the full XP.
Wonderful.
So 500.
Ooh. We love to see it. What's this
Nice
level
catch,
3?
Leo.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's up picking a berry from a tree. She's like, oh,
I
sweet.
love the time difference.
Yeah.
We love the type advantage.
Riolu is boy or girl?
D2. I have that.
I have a coin.
Wait.
Okay. Let him use his coin. 2.
We didn't
So,
decide one or two.
Girl.
Girl.
Riolu's girl. Riolu is level 4.
Okay.
That's a good way to do it. If you want to just, if you can't decide, just flip the D2.
Nature.
Careful.
Interesting. Not great, but interesting.
And it
I'll use
has-
it to even out the stats.
And it has Endure, Faint, Quick Attack, and Counter.
No, just faint.
Fates.
No, there's a move called Feint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Faint is an F-E-I-N-T.
For some reason, called just Feint.
Passes out.
He passes.
Okay.
They pass out.
That's
Does Ralts do anything with that 500 or no?
Yeah, it does.
Did they level up?
It does level up.
Okay, awesome. So with a couple of level ups, a couple of new Pokemon caught in the first town on your Pokemon journey, with your friends, new Poke friends, some cool berries, which you can totally go back, the next day to look for more. Setting up the hostel for the night, getting ready for your big gym battle in the morning. We can call it a night, and a close on our first episode of Pokemon 5e D&D. How is everyone feeling? How did everyone like it? Are we on our cute screen? God, I love that. Guys, we're streaming. We have a D&D podcast with Pokemon, friends, how wholesome.
Who are you? This was. I love this.
I'm so glad. I was really nervous. I was like,
When this says Munchlax, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a lot.
that was a long time. Yeah, that Munchlax had 58 HP.
Like,
He was thick. He was thick, and that
It makes me scared.